and welcome to Shop on TV, ITV's new shopping show, which we are absolutely loving. And wow, have we got a night for you. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
And together we're Shaylee, and we have got, I think, the solution to all your sleeping problems.
Yeah, we're starting the night off with a mattress. If you think about your mattress and how old your mattress is, do you think you're in the market for a new one? Well, we've got a mattress from Nectar that is feature-packed, haven't we?
Really is. There's 7 different layers, and all those layers, I think, help and address perhaps all the issues you're having with sleeping. And having a good night's sleep is so important. Just go onto the internet and actually look at why sleep is so important. If you've made a New Year's resolution of being a little bit fitter or a little bit healthier, actually put in as well, why is it important for my diet to sleep? Because honestly, if you're tired, what's all the food you go for the next day because you're tired? Sugary foods and foods that you know are going to give you some energy. But actually, if you have a good night's sleep and have a look at this mattress and why it could help you get a good night's sleep. And whilst you're watching it, if anyone's thinking, sounds good, those layers, it all sounds like it could help me be, instantly comfortable. I just wish I could try it.
Yeah, well, you've probably gone to a showroom and tried a mattress, just tried it out with your hands. What would a guarantee be, a trial be? Well, Nectar offer the best trial I've ever seen when it comes to mattresses. It's a 365-night trial, a whole year to try it out. And that's just the beginning, because on top of that, they then offer a 10-year warranty. And on top of that, they offer something called a forever warranty, which we'll talk about throughout the show. You can check out the details on their website and the terms and conditions to those, but it's a great time to buy. We want to show you the layers that are inside here, the different layers of comfort that all work individually, but work and combine together to give you that better night's sleep.
They really do. You've got a washable cool cover, so that's going to sort of draw away the heat from your body, helping you keep at that right temperature. Then you've got a really breathable top foam that again is going to help you stay at that right temperature. You've got individual tiny pocket springs that are going to work with your body sort of weight, and you've got memory foam in there. It's a hybrid, so what it actually is a combination of every great sort of sleeping solution in one mattress.
Yeah, and hybrid mattresses have been our best-selling mattresses whenever we've brought them to air.
But we've never had one that allows you to trial it for a whole year.
Yeah.
You can try it through the winter months, through the spring, through the summer, through the autumn, and at any point you're not happy with this mattress, you can actually get in touch with Nectar, because this is actually the deal with Nectar is you can trial it for a year, get in touch with them. If it's not right for you, they will actually come and collect it from you, but they will also deliver it to the room of your choice when you're ordering.
They will. Now let's run you through those sizes and the pricing, because we've got great deals. This is just a quick preview. We're going to meet Alex, who's going to tell us all about it, one of our resident experts here at Shop on TV. If you want to go for that single, our price today is £499. The usual price is £1,249, so a massive saving. Then the double size. Now I've got to let you know, the double has been the most popular every time we've brought it to air.
I think we've sold out of it twice, and we've got stock back in.
But not as much stock as we would like. The usual price, £1,599, £1,000 off that price on our deal that we've got for you tonight. Then we go to the king size, a usual price of £1,799. Our price today, £649. Again, another great saving.
Saving £1,150 there. And if you're going for the Super King, you've got a massive saving of £1,250. You're saving more than you're spending every single time. So for a Super King mattress, £749, incredible value for money. But the biggest value for money is the fact you can trial it for a whole year. If it's not right, then you just get in touch with Nectar and you can have it, picked up, and you get a 10-year warranty and a forever warranty. And we'll go into more details. We can check all terms and conditions on the website as well. But remember, it's 7 layers.
It's a hybrid plus.
Quite difficult to get hold of this mattress.
Yeah.
So whilst we have it, please do grab the stock.
We're really lucky to have it in stock at the moment. So get shopping ahead of us straight away. ShopOnTV.co.uk. You can order on the phone 0333 241 241. It's not all we've got on the show, though, is it?
No, we have got our gorgeous silk pillowcases. Have a little look again on the internet as to why celebrities love silk pillowcases. Put into the search engine why is a silk pillowcase going to make a difference to my skin or to my hair? Because there's lots, Sean, we can't say, but lots of reasons a silk pillowcase is so good.
No, and so many benefits when it comes to a silk pillowcase. That's why you will see so many celebrities use silk pillowcases. Now, your item number is 001108. It comes in 4 different colourways that we've got for you. Arctic Ice, which is this lovely blue. The classic white is available for you. The Desert Dream, which is a champagne colour.
Really, really nice. And the sage is behind you. And the sage is a really nice sort of light green. So the right option to go with whatever bedding you've got at home. And if you want it, £45 is your price today. 001108 is your item number. Now, we had a very busy show last night where stock depleted really quickly. And again, because we always try, we've managed to get a little bit more stock, but we are talking a small amount, on a Pulte steam generator.
Yeah. Now
like no other, really.
This steam generator is better than any that we've seen, and we've worked with lots of different generators. Now, the Pulte price on this is £229 if you buy it at Pulte right now. We've got it for £157. I think this is why it was so popular. If you want to go for it, we do have a very small amount of stock, limited numbers that we have available for you, but it's the Simply Vaporella, isn't it? This is an iron that makes ironing so much easier. The amount of steam that comes out of this is spectacular.
Well, it just knocks the creases out of your clothes. So rather than having a really hot sort of sole plate and ruining clothes and burning clothes, it has a cooler sole plate, but it has 4 different actual steam settings. So you don't alter the temperature of the sole plate at all. The sole plate glides like you will not believe, whether that's round buttons or when you're pulling it back, it never creates more creases. It knocks out every crease on all materials. They say, and it has been tried and tested, it can halve your ironing time.
Yeah, and there you see the amount of steam that comes out of there. 4 different settings. The eco function is amazing. It reduces not only the consumption of water, it reduces the consumption of water by 68%. It'll also reduce the energy consumption by 60%. You can see you can go from one material straight to another. You can go from your denim to your silks and your satins. You don't burn anything because it's that cushion of steam, isn't it?
It is. The sole plate always stays at the same temperature, so you don't have to wait for it to cool down or to heat up to do certain materials. It's actually the steam setting that you change, and you get instant steam within a minute, which is amazing. And it also has an anti-cal filter, and you get 2 of those in the bundle.
You do get 2 of those filters.
If you've got hard water, that is brilliant.
Hard water areas, it stops that build-up that you get inside your iron, and that's the killer of most irons with their boiling systems that they have. It's down to £157.
And we worked with Bev from Pulte last night, and she was saying she hasn't seen this steam generator under £180 on any offer that she's done. So you really have got a really great price today. Whilst you are shopping for that, when you have a steam generator, you do need a really good actual ironing board.
You do.
And we have got an ironing board. I will say right now it's very low in stock. So if you want to go onto the website and just check out the ironing board that works alongside this, it's well worth ordering that as well.
Yeah, we do have a few of those available. So just check them on the website when you go through. You'll find everything on our live show and you can see all the different features. There's the anti-calc system. So 570530 is your item number. So if you want to go for the iron, if you want to go for the mattress, if you want to go for the pillowcases, they're all available on the show. We'll be talking you through them all this evening in more depth. We just wanted to give you a quick preview of everything that is there. If you do want to email in, if you've any questions, we'd love to hear from you. studio@shopontv.co.uk. So 570530 is your item number for your Pulte iron that we've got for you. Now, we're busy already. We've got to get to the mattress. When we looked at the mattress stock again, we are in a situation where we're not sure how long the mattresses are going to last for us. Last time we did this, the double sold out on the show, didn't it?
Yeah, it did, and allocated. You know, people put it into their baskets very, very quickly. So if you're watching and you think, I do want this, do make sure you pop it into your basket as soon as you possibly can, but not yours till you check it through. But why was it so busy? Why were people really desperate to get this mattress home? Well, I think it's a combination of the fact that it is Nectar, which is an amazing brand, and we'll go into more detail with Alex as well. But it is those 7 layers that have just been designed, I think, to address every sleeping issue that you have. Because if you don't sleep well, I think it's down to what you're sleeping on.
It affects everything in your day. Now, the details on the screen, we're just going to take those away just for a moment. We're going to get the details for your mattress in a moment. Actually, can we show that full page of the sizes? Because if we look at all the sizes, you can see the prices and the numbers, and you can shop ahead of us.
So yeah, just jot down, perhaps you can get a pen and paper and just jot it down for now so you can see exactly what to order. You can go for the single, you can go for the double, you can go for the king size and the super king. So there's your item number, 074462. Remember, this is the Nectar Hybrid Plus. Now, you can't get hold of this here, there and everywhere. This is 7 layers. You may find a mattress that's 5 layers, you may find other mattresses, but this is the 7-layer Hybrid Plus. Now, if you're going for the single, perhaps your little one's going into bed for the first time. This has even got a washable cover for any accidents.
Brilliant.
So should be, and that's usual price, £1,249. £499.
Huge savings against our usual prices that we would have on these mattresses. So if you want to go for that single, again, it's under the same item number, 074462. Then we go to your double size. Now, a usual price of £1,599, we take £1,000 off that price on our deal that we've got for you tonight. The double, again, was the one that went first just the other night. And then we go to your king size, also massively popular, wasn't it?
Yeah, the king size should be £1,799. Your price today, £649, so you're saving £1,150. You're saving so much more than you're actually spending, and there's no price that you can put on a good night's sleep. And the best thing about this mattress, well, there's so many good things, but the real best thing is you can actually trial it for a whole year. Whether you're going for the king size, the double, the single and the super king, you're actually saving £1,250, which is amazing savings.
Yeah, those savings are against our usual prices, but to get these prices with us here tonight, you are going to have to be quick. Lovely to have you joining us here at Shop on TV. If it's the first time you've joined us, you always need that item number just at the top of the details there, so 074462. We mentioned Alex a few moments ago. He is here and live in the studio once again. Lovely to see you.
Great to be back. Good morning. I'm delighted to be back because the feedback that I see online as well, the reviews for this mattress are incredible. And I'll tell you why. Because before we dive into everything and the technology, and I'll go into all of that and why it's such a great night's sleep, it's the trial. For me, it is the trial, which is incredible. I haven't seen this. You and I have worked for a lot of years now with a lot of different mattresses. All of us have a whole year to sleep on this and try it. And that's the first thing that Nectar say to me before anything else.
Right, get that.
I want to tell them about the coils. I want to tell them about the heat. They're like, no. Tell them they can sleep on this.
That is the best thing. They can take every bit of covering off it. They can sleep on it. It's your bed for a year to trial. And at any point that they're not happy, they just get in touch with Nectar.
Just get in touch with Nectar, literally. So the way, again, and any questions you have as well, ask me, literally, because if I haven't got the answers, I'll let you know.
We'll find out.
But things like that, for example, it gets delivered to your house. It's a 2-man team that will deliver it to your house, but not just to your house, not just to your front door. They'll deliver it to the room of your choice.
Right.
So if it's 2 stories up, 3 stories up, they will take it up there and deliver it for you there. Take all the packaging off. That is when your 365-night trial begins.
Fabulous.
Okay? Any issues at any point, even if an issue might be, do you know what? Just don't fancy it. 7-8 months down the line, that's okay. You don't have to fill out a huge form and explain why. You just get in contact with Nectar. They will come round with their team, they will pick up the mattress and they will take it away.
I mean, that is amazing, but then to have a 10-year warranty.
On top of that, we've got a 10-year warranty.
10-year warranty on top of that, and a forever warranty on top of that as well. All the terms and conditions you'll find on the website, but just to give you a quick overview, because a lot of people were saying, what does it mean with the 10-year warranty and the forever warranty? So the 10-year warranty, any problems with the mattress within the 10 years, they will replace the mattress for you, not a problem. After the 10 years, the forever warranty, any issues, they will repair it after that. Nectar want this to be probably the last mattress that you ever sleep on. Now, a lot of people at home might be thinking as well, hang on a minute, I've seen you talk about mattresses and telling us that we need to change our mattress every so often. That's all about heat and breathability. All of that I will come into as well. That's why I want anyone to ask me, and the both of you to ask me any questions you have. I'll explain why it's different to other mattresses, what it's been designed
So that's
to do.
before we even cover what we've got inside the mattress itself. We're just hearing already busy, lots of you in baskets already. Don't miss out. Check out soon. Don't hang around when it comes to the mattress that we've got for you. We didn't get as many as we would have liked when we all looked at it. We were like, oh, okay.
That could be gone very
What are we going to be
very
doing all
quickly,
night?
yeah.
Now, we're going to go into those 7 layers for you, because when it comes to the layers, they all work individually, but they all work together as well.
And they all work to give you a better night's sleep. And just think how you are when you don't sleep well. You're snappy, irritable, emotional, feel low. But also look on the internet as to what a difference a good night's sleep. Why do I need a good night's sleep? Health reasons why you need a good night's sleep. And if you started any New Year's resolutions, even if you are trying to eat healthier, a good night's sleep is so important. It's more complicated than this because it's down to how your body eats sort of fat as you sleep. But think how you are that day after you've not slept well. What do you go to eat? All the sugary things, the high calorie things, those fizzy drinks. A good night's sleep, you know you feel so much better. And I truly believe, Alex, it's down to what you're sleeping on, because they will blame everything else. My mind won't switch off, etc., etc. If we're trying to watch your favourite soap, if you're comfortable and you're tired, you'll nod off, won't you? Yeah.
And it's more than that as well. It's what's disturbing you, because we always seem to blame it on sleep. I haven't had a good night's sleep, but why? So we focus on ourselves. First of all, because my mind's running away with work and kids and thinking about things. Or we blame the person perhaps we're sharing the bed with. Well, it's them. It's his fault or it's her fault, because they're always shifting and moving around. But when we talk about falling asleep, there are 3 key things which we'll go into. One you've just alluded to straight away, comfort. That's the first thing that people find. But it's the pressure relief that you get. And I'll show you how the pressure relief with this works and how it's different to perhaps conventional mattresses.
It addresses all the problems.
Because some mattresses can seem to pressurise you, perhaps your shoulder or your hips. So you're tossing and turning trying to get comfortable. You wake up because you've got pins and needles in your arm. So we'll address that.
Yep, all of that will address, because if you think most conventional mattresses, and again I'll come into all of this, but I'm just going to show you very, very quickly. Most conventional mattresses are 2 layers, which is basically springs with a little bit of wadding in, and then padding on the top. That is your 2 layers that you have. The difference with this mattress, and again, I've been asked this a lot, I've seen other mattresses though, this is the 5-layer mattress. This isn't the 5-layer mattress.
We're going up again.
This is a 7-layer, 25-centimetre premium mattress, where every single layer is vital to address all of those issues.
Let's show everyone those layers. Before we talk about them individually, because you've got all these layers that all work in different ways to help you get a better night's sleep.
Absolutely, and they've all got different functions to them as well. I'll just very, very quickly paraphrase over them, because then we can go much deeper. Right. But the first layer is a washable cover, so you can unzip it, put it in the washing machine, keeps you nice and clean.
Great.
The second layer is Nectartex. That's a very, very special material foam that's 30 times more breathable than your standard memory foams that you'll find. After that, you've got Nectar Coil. So you've got springs in here as well, mini springs, titanium springs that are designed for motion isolation. I'll explain what that means shortly. And then you've got the memory foam. So 4 layers down, you get to the memory foam. This is the pressure relief. This is Nectar Smart. This doesn't have any nasties in, like petroleums and things like that. So again, less chemicals, so it's not going to smell as much as you'll find with a lot of other mattresses as well.
We had that question in.
We had that question the other day, didn't we? You've then got the recyclable layer as well. That eco foundation layer again. So again, a really, really good strong base for even distribution of weight. And finally, you've got that non-slip base. So we're talking about a mattress now that will work with double beds, divans, all different types of beds, whether it's slatted, whether it's metal, whether it's bunk beds, it doesn't matter. It works for all British UK-sized beds.
I mean, it's so much technology, isn't it, that you've got there that's designed, and not designed quickly. Now, Nectar themselves we should cover, because they're a huge company, aren't they?
Massive company. It's an American brand. They are owned by a company called the Resident Home Company, which in America sell millions of mattresses. So they're very, very well known. They've been around for a long time in the States. They came over here into the UK in 2018, and they really wanted to disrupt the market. They wanted to, because it's a very difficult market to get into if you're coming in new. So the best way to do that, and I think this is what they've done so well, is say, do you know what? Try it. We've got people like Alex, people like me, all around the States, all around here in the UK that can tell people about the mattresses, how they work, etc., etc. But the best person to try is you at home, which is why they give you the longest trial than any other mattress company, to the best of my knowledge.
I don't think you can know if a mattress is right for you until you've slept on it.
No.
And we can tell you all, like you say, all the benefits, but until you actually lay on it, and not lay on it for a few minutes in a store, to actually get this home and to sleep on it for a whole year. So you can test this through the winter right now, you can test it through the spring, you can test it into the summer, those hotter nights, and see how it helps with body temperature. You can test it then through to the autumn and then back into the winter, because you've got 365 days to trial this. Now, this trial is with Nectar themselves. At any point through those 365 days you're not happy with this mattress, you get in touch with Nectar and they will come and take it away from you and give you your money back, which is incredible. Everything but your delivery. And that is amazing, because if you've got that little doubt in your mind, if you're wondering if it is going to make a difference to your sleep, it's down to you to trial it. I don't think you'd get a better offer anywhere else. So listen to the layers, listen to the difference, but also just think for a minute, what difference does it make when you sleep well? Because I know if I have a bad night's sleep, I'm snapping, irritable, miserable that next day. You can fall out with a loved one, can't you? You're shouting at the kids, and it's not because they've done anything, or your husband or wife goes off to work and you've fallen out, you're not speaking, and you think, what was that all about? And it was nothing, and it's because you're tired. I know I feel really low when I haven't slept well, and actually when I'm tired and low, that's when I pick up colds and get the sniffs, and I get cold sores and things. And that's the time when you really do feel down, and that's for me. And are you the same? A good night's sleep can make you feel brighter every single morning, can't it? It's just nice that whatever creams you buy, if you're tired, you can put those creams on, but your eyes still look tired, your skin still looks dull. A good night's sleep, and you don't have to believe me, I know how it affects me, and you can think about how it affects you, but a good night's sleep is so important health-wise as well. Just go onto the internet and put in, why is a good night's sleep good for my health? Or is a good night's sleep good for my health? Look at the health benefits and why it's so important as well. If you've set your New Year's resolution of being fitter and healthier and eating a little bit better, if you're tired, you would crave all those high-calorie foods. You want all the bad things that next day to give you energy. So it all works together. Having a good night's sleep is when your body repairs. You need to sleep well, and if you're not sleeping well, I truly believe it's down to what you're sleeping on. And we have the most amazing mattress that, though please do listen to everything Alex tells you, you actually can just get this home and test it for a whole year. It also comes with a 10-year warranty, and then after that, a forever warranty. And you can check all terms and conditions. But remember, you are looking at the Nectar. This is the Hybrid Plus. This is the 7 layers, and it's very hard to get hold of, and that's why we have not as much stock as we would like. It is very much the premium, one of the deepest mattresses you'll find. So have a look at our prices. Have a listen to what we're saying, but also please get it home and test it. But do check your baskets out. Please remember, it's not yours till you check your basket out. And already, and we've sold out of this double. I'm going to say twice, because I know we've sold out of it twice, but I think it's sold out previously as well. So the double absolutely flies. But price-wise, amazing.
Absolutely fabulous. Now, they all come underneath the same item number that we've got for you. 074462 is that item number. We've got all sizes at the moment, but they will be vulnerable very soon and this early into the show. And that's why we've got those other items on the show. So your single size, our usual price, £1,249. Our price tonight is less than £500, £499. The saving against that usual price is £750 just on the single alone.
So you're saving so much more than you're actually spending, and you can't put a price on a good night's sleep. You've then got the double. The double is always the most popular. Saving £1,000 there should be £1,599. £599 is your price there, and the double is always the busiest. So if you've got that in a basket, if you decide you definitely want it, check it out as soon as you possibly can. can.
That's the busiest at the moment. The king size, however, is pretty close behind it. If you want to go for the king size, usual price on that £1,799. Our price less than £650. So you're saving against the usual price is £1,150. That is a brilliant deal for a king size
Perhaps
mattress.
you're thinking about upgrading to a king size. Once you've had a king size bed, you'll never want a double.
No.
Honestly, you'll love the king size. You've got all that extra space. And we'll talk about as well, if you do sleep with a partner, how your partner won't disturb you in this bed, even if they're in and out to toilet all the time or do shifts and things. And then you have got the Super King as well. Super King, you're saving £1,250. That's down to £749. Should be our usual price, just under £2,000. So honestly, your savings are amazing. But the biggest thing, not only have you got incredible deals, is the fact you can trial this for a whole year, and it's got a 10-year warranty and a forever warranty. There's every reason to try this.
There really is, and you take off all the packaging. When it arrives, that's the other thing to cover, Alex. It's completely vacuum packed, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
It doesn't look like a mattress.
No, so 70% of its actual size has been squeezed down as well. It's
very
vacuum
clever.
packed. Yeah, it is. It's really clever. And when you get it home as well, be very, very careful when you take it out of the packaging. What I normally recommend is if you are going to use a sharp object, which is probably the best thing to use with it.
Just plastic covering.
Yeah, but just be careful. I would normally just perforate it, just make a couple of holes around the side, just to allow the air to expand in, because then that plastic will open up a little bit. It's not one of these mattresses because it hasn't got really deep springs in it that's going to suddenly ping back, so don't worry about that. It will take, Nectar recommend that you give it a good 12 hours to get to its natural shape. But we found the other day, you and I actually
opened it here in the
didn't we?
studio,
2 hours, and it was up to, and
Yeah.
that's a 25-centimetre deep mattress as well.
very deep, yeah.
So if you get in the morning or even in the early afternoon, opening it up, you will be sleeping on it by the
I think that depth is the most luxurious
It
depth
looks
you can
great.
get. I think
It is.
it's one of the deepest mattresses we've ever sold.
Yeah.
And it just makes me think of five-star hotels, you know, when you climb into that bed and you just
big
think,
bed, yeah.
this is heaven. If only I could have this bed at home. Well, today we can, can't we?
Yeah, you can.
And it's not just about the depth, it's about what's inside. So can you talk us through the different
Those
layers
layers.
and the benefit to each layer?
Yeah, because each layer, this is the thing, you've got 7 layers of luxury in here, and they're not just put in there for a filler. They haven't sat there and thought, right, well, let's build it up. We want a 25-centimetre mattress. Let's just pop things inside. Every layer has a purpose, even right from the start. So the first layer that you're talking about here is the actual cover itself. Everything's about temperature. Everything's about freshness and being hygienic. So this cover can be unzipped off the entirety of the mattress. So you can take this off, you can pop this in the washing machine as often as you wash your sheets if you want to, once a week. So the freshness of actually getting into a fresh bed that you'll be sleeping in.
Wash the cover.
Wash the cover as well. Any stains, any marks, any spillages,
Any
and things
accidents,
like that can be cleaned.
perhaps little kids going into bed
Yeah.
for the first time, perhaps you're buying the first bed for your little sort of 5-year-old, and if there's an accident, it's not the end of the world, because actually this can be thrown in the washing machine. That cover's
That
thrown in
top
the washing
unzips,
machine.
And it's the top cover as well. It's
Which
not the
is
bottom
brilliant.
cover. So again, it's not
bit
your
you
taking, it's
need
the
to
bit
wash.
you need to wash,
Yeah.
absolutely. And because it's elasticated, it's very, very easy to put back on as well and just
Brilliant.
zip it back on into place, which is
So that's the cover in itself. Then we
Yeah.
get to the core of the mattress.
Yeah, so then we're talking about the next 6 layers that we're working through. And the first layer, this is a patented technology. Now, this is called Nectar Tex, and I've got a little piece of it here for you to see. It is a foam like no other. It is 30 times more breathable than your standard foam that you'll find on a mattress. Now, 2 key things with this. This is all about breathability and comfort. So, for example, if I just hold it up there, you can see that there is little black flecks that are in here.
Yeah.
This is graphite. So we're now talking about a mattress where the top cover is infused with graphite. Graphite is the most wonderful material because of its temperature regulating properties. What it can do is it can draw away heat from whatever the source is, obviously the source being us lying on the actual mattress ourselves. The benefit that you get from that, if we use the weight, for example, somebody lying on this, not only, in fact, there's 3 key things that you're getting. 1, you're getting all the benefits of that foam. It's working just like memory foam would do. In other words, for pressure relief, it's allowing the heavier parts of the body to sink in, but it's not allowing the whole body to sink in. So you're beautifully cocooned, if you like, on the mattress itself. Secondly, the graphite profile that you've got here as well. It's drawing away the heat. Everybody who gets into bed is going to be hot and sweat. That heat has to go somewhere. The graphite is assisting you and drawing away the heat away from the body and out of the mattress as well to give you a cooler night's sleep. And finally, because there's no movement because literally this foam will move to your body and go back to its original shape, because it is 30 times more breathable than standard foam, which is incredible. Not only does it move that heat away from the body very, very quickly, but it means that working with the springs, which I'll come to in a second, you have something called motion isolation. So when somebody else gets into the mattress and gets into bed next to you, because nothing here is joined together, it means that the bed doesn't move, the mattress, the top cover doesn't move, so you don't disturb your partner when you get into bed with them.
Right.
3 great benefits, and that's just the first layer
On the first
under the cover.
And the fact that you've got all of those features in that top layer, that's why that top layer is on the top, so that you get those benefits. Normally with mattresses like this, you have a memory foam layer on the top, but the problem is you can tend to overheat. That's why you've got a foam that's 30 times more breathable.
And that's what we're saying. It's addressing all the issues that stop you sleeping well. And if you get hot, that wakes you up. If your partner gets into bed late, perhaps on shifts, or perhaps they're in and out of bed all night, going to the toilet,
Just going to
that
the loo.
movement, that upsets you. That wakes you up. So we've addressed already those issues
In
which
layer
is
number 1.
in the first layer. But then it's like the ingredients to that perfect cake. And that cake won't rise beautifully. It's not going to be the tastiest cake unless you put all the ingredients in. And this mattress has got all the ingredients, I think, to give you that best night's sleep for everybody. And because it moulds around your shape as well, so that's another thing. If you are perhaps pregnant, perhaps you just can't get your tummy comfortable. Perhaps you always sleep on your back or always sleep on your side, and on your side you always get that dead arm, but you're only comfortable, or you only like sleeping on your side. With this, it moulds around your shape, however you sleep, front, back, side.
It doesn't matter what size, what weight you are, how long you are, what age you are, it will work for you.
Brilliant.
And when you move, it goes back to its original shape.
Yes.
As well. That's the beauty
So
of
there's
it.
never any lumpy, bumpy bits,
No.
so you can never see where your bottom was all night, because it springs back to what it was
And
before.
that's such a great point as well, because when we talk about lumpy, bumpy bits as well, they normally come from springs that we have in conventional mattresses. So when you talk about this, when you talk about the Nectar Hybrid here, it does have springs in, but it has these fantastic springs that I've got here. These are micro springs.
I've never seen springs like this.
No.
So what's beautiful about them is they're not only titanium, but the actual size of them as well. When you think about comparing them to conventional springs, they're all in their own little individual sleeping bags. And what that means, this is all to do with motion isolation. So in other words, this is to do with sharing your bed with someone and making sure you don't get disturbed by your partner when they're sleeping in the bed. So if I put the weight, for example, on here, you'll see each of these individual springs working individually, this is the key thing, from each other. So even this spring here, you see this one right next to the weight, as I'm pushing down on them, they are making absolutely no movement whatsoever to that spring. They can't, because they're working individually. So they're still giving you that pressure relief. You can see how each of the springs, if I hold it here, for example, are working, giving different support, but a little bit like the buttons on a trumpet, if you like. As you're pushing down on one, the other one doesn't go down.
course,
Because they're individual from each other. But then you think on a double bed, on a standard double bed, if you have literally nearly 1,000 of these on the Nectar that are all working individually to you, this layer is underneath working with the Nectar the Nectar Tex material.
So you
that we've
feel like the mattress has been made bespoke for
Bespoke
you,
for you.
because it's
Yes.
it's working and moulding around your body shape every single time.
The beauty of that, when you compare them, as we said, to your traditional conventional
Yes.
springs.
Now, lots of you will look at this and think, what is that? That's probably your mattress. Because, I mean, if you saw it like that, you wouldn't sleep on it, because it looks like torture. But the majority of mattresses, there's springs
what's under
inside.
there,
Obviously, it has a cover. Obviously, it has some padding. But if we actually looked and thought, I'm going to sleep on that all night, I wouldn't want to.
And look at the size of it. The best way I can describe this as well is think about phones or cameras and things like that, okay? Because look at the difference in size between these springs, because these springs are exactly the same in terms of what they're supposed to do as these springs.
The key word there
Down
being
here.
supposed
To do. Because the problem that you have, not only are these too big and bulky as it is anyway, but they are all connected. So what I want to do, if I can, I'm pushing down on the corner of these springs. So you can see these springs moving here, and that moves the entire
whole
frame
bed.
of everything.
And that'd be the whole bed.
That's the whole bed. I'm going to push down on the corner of these springs,
Yeah.
and you'll see there is absolutely no movement whatsoever from the Nectar Coil
So
spring.
the fact that you've got no transfer of movement, we're talking about in real terms, when you're getting in and out of bed and your partner gets out of bed and the whole bed shakes around, whether you're just going to the toilet in the night, whether you're feeding a baby, whether you're working different shifts, you don't get that sleep disturbance with the Nectar mattress, do you?
So we put the weight, for example. Let's do the example with the actual springs that people might be lying on at home here. If one of you is lying here and your partner is getting into bed, I'm just going to move the corner. You can
the
see
whole bed
You can't. You
whole bed is
physically
moving.
can't get into that bed without it.
moving because
Yeah.
the serpentine
However
frame
hard
joins
you
everything
try.
together. Compare that with the Nectar Coil, and by the way, you'll be lying on this pretty much, so you're going to have those springs pushing through. You mentioned about lumps and bumps. When that serpentine frame degrades, that's why some of the springs push up and push down. This is another reason why we recommend to people that have beds like this, you should be changing your bed every 7 or 8 years because it keeps the heat, but also because it degrades down.
But our Nectar mattress comes with a 10-year warranty.
10-year warranty.
With a forever warranty after that 10-year warranty. You can check all your terms and conditions with Nectar. And you can actually trial this for 365 days for a whole year,
brilliant,
which is
isn't it?
amazing.
Take off all the packaging, you've got it at home, and you've got the whole year to try it out. So the other thing, we were saying about this the other night, you can try it throughout the seasons,
All
throughout
through the
different types
seasons.
of weather.
Look at the difference that you've got here. I'm pushing down, I was pushing down on one of the springs. I'm now pushing down on 6 of the springs here.
No movement transfer.
No movement transfer whatsoever.
Now,
That's another issue addressed with.
Barely got anywhere in the layers,
No,
have we?
we're only the third
That's
layer.
it, and we're
third
literally
layer
working our
down.
way down the layers. When
And
we talk,
there's 7 layers, and there's so many of you ordering, which was it's great. It is a mattress we're very proud to have with us here at Shop on TV. It's a mattress that I know has been designed by Nectar, wanting to design the most comfortable mattress that
with
you can have.
everybody in mind. That's the other thing. So it doesn't matter what shape, what size, what age you are. You should get into bed and it should be the most comfortable place in your house, other than your sofa. Your sofa should be comfy as well. But when you get into bed, remember you spend more time in bed than you do pretty much doing anything else. Ideally, you get a third of your life you spend in bed. So it
and
should
sadly,
be really comfy.
Sadly now as well, with shifts and things, sometimes we get limited amount of sleep, don't we? So if you're getting into bed and you are tossing and turning,
Needs
if you're
to be
getting
quality,
into bed
yeah.
and you're waking up constantly because you're getting too hot or your shoulder hurts, you've got pins and needles in your arm, if there's something disturbing you, that means that limited time you have in bed, because of whether it's shifts or kids or whatever reason, you're not getting that deep sleep.
No.
And that is so important.
That's when you restore.
Yeah.
When you're comfortable, you fall asleep quicker.
It truly is beauty sleep.
Yeah, you go into that deep restorative sleep, which is so, so important. And look how important those sleep cycles are. If you're not comfortable, you get toxic sleep where you're tossing and turning throughout the night. You might not wake up fully, but you are waking up unconsciously.
And do go on the internet again and just see how important a good night's sleep is. Put in, why is a good night's sleep good for my health? And look at the health reasons they say we need to sleep. Because we know, I mean, you know personally how you are when you haven't slept well. Because we are snappy, irritable. You can fall out. I know, I am. Actually, I get really low.
Yeah, you do.
I'm teary.
You get down, yeah.
Everything's a trauma.
And it's because you're
I'm
tired.
clumsy.
Yeah.
I can't think straight.
It's because you haven't got enough sleep, or you haven't got enough quality sleep. Now, there are
not
so
restored.
many of you with these in baskets already. Again, the double's looking really vulnerable. We don't want you to miss out on the size whilst we've got it. We got as much stock as we could, and it's a small amount of stock compared to what we've sold on previous shows.
This mattress is quite difficult to get,
Yes,
isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah.
So it's the 7 layer. So if you're
That's
looking
really important,
at
yeah.
Nectar
If you're shopping
mattresses,
elsewhere, yeah, it's the Hybrid Plus.
yeah, 7 layers, Hybrid Plus, and you've got such huge savings with us. But the biggest thing is you can test it.
That trial,
so
yeah.
though we'll give you every reason to buy it, all the benefits to it, and the prices, and the fact you can trial it for a year is one of the biggest things. The fact you can actually get this home and test it for you, so you can listen to everything we're saying and then think, I wonder, I'll get it home. And you can sleep on it for a whole year. At any point through that year, you're not happy with it, you just get in touch
Get in touch with Nectar. Yeah, that trial comes with and from Nectar themselves directly, and that's how confident they are that you're going to like and love this mattress night after night. You've got a 365 night trial. Now, over half the entire stock is already in people's shopping baskets. If you've got it in a basket, do confirm your order and check out. Just to remind you, if you do want to add these in, you just need that item number at the top of the screen. 074462 is the item number, and we've got all standard sizes from single through to Super King.
We have. Remember, it's delivered to the room of your choice by 2 people, and if you decide it's not right for you, it is also collected, and of course you do get your money back less the delivery. Now, saving wise, wow, single, perhaps you're getting a bed for your little one going into bed for the first time. Don't forget that top layer cover top is actually washable, so that means if they do have an accident, it's not the end of the world. So if you're going for this for a little one, remember, as they grow, it's going to work with them as they grow, because every time you get into bed, it works with your body shape, your body temperature. Now, you are saving £750 on the single. It should be £1,249. It's gone down to £499.
These savings against all of our usual prices, remember. So to have that amount, again, on each side, you're saving more than you're spending against the usual price. The double, usual price of £1,599 comes down to less than £600. So it's £1,000 saving against the usual price.
Then the king size, £649 tonight from £1,799, so saving £1,150, and then it gets even better.
Yeah, we're busy across all sizes. Your Super King, once again, all standard UK sizes. The usual price of £1,999, £1,250 saving. It comes down to £749.
And if you've wanted to upgrade your mattress, perhaps you've got a double and you wanted to go to a king size, or perhaps you've got a king size and you want to go to a Super King, this is the time to do it when there's so little difference in, you've got such amazing savings, so little difference in upgrading from perhaps the double to the king size. And with your saving, which can be up to £1,250, you could buy a new bed frame.
You could get the new bed frame, yeah. And you said the other night, when we come into January, we come into all those resolutions, those healthier eating, more exercise. But you said, if you're not getting a good night's sleep, none of them are going to work.
None of them are going to work, because if you're tired, you don't want to exercise, you haven't got the oomph. But actually, if you're trying to diet, if you're trying to eat healthier, if you're tired, and it's much more complicated than this because it's how your body eats fat as you sleep, but when you're tired, what food do you want the next day?
You want the sugar, you want the fizzy drinks, you want the energy drinks that are full of sugar.
That's it, all the bad things that you're trying not to eat, you want because you're exhausted.
That'll get me going again, won't it? That's what you think anyway. But maybe if you get a good night's sleep, you won't go down that path. And I want you to think at home, how long have you had your mattress at home? Can you remember when you got it? Because they often say you only replace your mattress usually when you move house.
Yeah, and go and have a look at your mattress. Have a little look. Can you see where your bottom normally sits?
Yeah.
Has it gone? Have you got a bit of a dip there? So you have to sit get in the same position every night, because that's where it's started to. It's like that, isn't it? They're laughing in my ear, but it's exactly like. Have you ever been to a hotel and the mattress has been like that? Somebody else's bottom shape in the mattress. This mattress will mould to your shape, whether you sleep on your front, your back, or your sides. It'll mould if you've got a pregnant tummy and get that tummy comfortable. It won't give you sort of pressurise the shoulder where some people get sort of dead arms and things.
And it'll keep working with you.
Yeah, so if you gain weight, if you lose weight, or if a little one's growing from 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 to 9 to 10, it's got a 10-year warranty. So this could be their mattress from being 5 to at least 15, but then after your 10-year warranty,
you've got a forever warranty.
So this could be their mattress for years and years and years to come, but it will still mould as they change shape as well.
Now, we haven't even got through all the layers on the mattress.
But we've nearly got through all the stock.
Yeah,
the stock is going really quickly. So remember, half of that stock already in baskets. Actually, more than half of that stock is in baskets. So you do need to please check your baskets out. But if you have just joined us, we'll run you through again the Nectar mattress. We've done how many layers? 3 layers?
We've only gone down 3 layers.
3 layers, and it's actually got 7. So we'll go through those other
Keep going, ones.
This is a section of the mattress inside.
Yeah, this is the inside. So
just briefly, you started on the top.
So we started on the top. So you've got the cover on the top, and then underneath the cover, what you can see, this is the Nectar text. Now, this is the breathable foam that is infused with that graphite. This is about comfort. This is about temperature regulation. 30 times more breathable than standard foam as well. So again, designed to literally wick away and take away that sweat from the body.
Okay.
Underneath there, we spoke about very briefly, didn't we, the nectar coils, the way that
So
they
they're
individual pocket
encapsulated,
springs.
isn't it?
encapsulated. Literally, they are. If I show you them here, if I was to take them here, they would slot in
that blue
to that
layer.
little blue layer
Right,
there. So that's
fabulous.
where they fit in. So they're working directly underneath the nectar text here to work. Then we move on to the actual Nectar Smart. This is incredible. So this is the memory foam. The memory foam is 4 layers down. Now, when we talk about memory foam with a lot of foam mattresses, it's normally the first layer that you come to. So the fact that you've got that pressure relief actually working, all of these working together individually, if I just roll the weight across here to show you, you can see obviously the support that it gives you. This down here, this is to give that added pressure relief as well. But it's different to most memory foams because there are no chemicals within here. The whole point of what Nectar have done here and what they've designed is an environmentally friendly mattress. So you don't need to start worrying about petrochemicals and things like that.
And they're award-winning in that respect.
Award-winning, absolutely. They're award-winning mattress anyway. You see them with Good Housekeeping, you see them with Which magazine as well, because they're recognised so well because of the quality. And that's only been in the last 4 years since they've been here in the UK.
Brilliant.
So that's the Nectar Smart, that's the memory foam layer that you've got 4 layers down. Then we have this base layer here as well. Now this is an eco base layer. This is recycled materials. This is designed to give an even distribution of weight throughout the whole of the mattress itself. And then finally, underneath here, you have the actual non-slip base as well. So you have a base that will work with all mattresses, with divans, with slatted beds, with metal, with wooden, it doesn't matter. Futons, it will work on one of those. All for the UK market, so this will fit all UK standard bed sizes.
Beds, brilliant.
And it's got that non-slip base as well, so it stays put where it is.
Place,
And it will work with your body weight, with your body temperature. If you gain that weight, it's going to mould around your shape. And that's all the 7 layers that really have been put there to address all the sleeping issues that you might have. Now, I have had an email in, can't remember his name, about sleeping.
It's Johan, I think.
Johan. You do shifts like us, Johan, don't you? And you're wondering, will it make a difference to you getting off to sleep quicker and things like that? Well, we believe, because we do shift work as well, and we've also done our shift work and stayed in hotels locally.
Yes, that's a good point, actually.
Having a mattress like this and comparing it with the hotel mattress, because we have got an amazing mattress.
And it's very similar to this, isn't it?
It is, and it hasn't got as many layers.
A couple of layers less.
But you know, it's a really comfortable mattress. We find it does really help us get off to sleep quicker.
Obviously, we can't say it will for you.
You
but
can virtually just get into bed and you're out completely
I said,
gone.
because we work these shifts, we get home, by the time we get home, we get into bed usually about 6 in the morning, don't we? We get into bed. If I put my head down on the pillow, I'm gone, I'm asleep.
Sean will actually say, I'm going to lay down.
I'm just going to lay down.
Because then he's
just in
gone.
case.
But that wasn't the same when we slept in a hotel locally, because it wasn't that same mattress. But though this is how we feel, and this is the difference it makes to us, you can try it.
For a year, Johan.
So you can actually get this mattress home and you can trial it for 365 days.
That's brilliant.
So Johan, get it home and try it and see the difference. And if it's not right, and if it doesn't help you go to sleep quicker,
Nectar will come back to you and they'll collect it. You just get hold of Nectar and they will take it away. They'll refund all your money, obviously minus the postage that we've got for you tonight. But that's how confident they are for you to try this mattress. It's been so popular, hasn't it, with us here at Shop on TV in these first few weeks. So it's an opportunity to try it. And then on top of that, remember, you've got a 10-year warranty and you've got a forever warranty, and you can check all the terms and conditions out on the Nectar website.
So you got that peace of mind.
60% of the stock now in people's baskets already, and we're only coming up to, well, just 1:30. So please confirm your orders and check your baskets out. When we've had it previously, we've had sellouts.
Yeah, double seems to be the first one to go, so please, should we just give you the details again of all the sizes and the savings, and then we'll explain to you how you can actually order. Perhaps you're ordering from us for the very first time and you want to think, well, you know, how do I do it? It's very, very simple. So 074462 is your item number for all the sizes. If you're going for the single, your savings £750, should be £1,249. £499 is your price today.
Now, these savings that we're talking about are against all our usual prices. So when you go to the double, which has always been the most popular with us, the usual price would be £1,599. £1,000 saving tonight. It's down to £599.
Then your king size, perhaps you want to fancy upgrading to a king size from a double. It's £649. So actually, it's only sort of £50 more.
Yeah, if you want to go double to
the
king, yeah.
size. You're saving on that one £1,150 from its usual price of £1,799.
So like you said, if you want to get yourself a new bed frame,
Yeah,
you'll
you can
easily
do that
get
with
it with that
saving,
money
yeah.
that you've saved
Yeah.
against the usual price. Super King's usual price is just shy of £2,000. Our price tonight was £749, and that means a £1,250 saving against the usual price.
And the best thing is, you can
Try it, yeah.
for a whole year, for 365 days. And then it's got a 10-year warranty.
And then it's got a forever warranty. All of those will be explained terms and conditions wise on the Nectar website for you. So check everything out on our website, shopontv.co.uk. If you've not ordered with us before, or if you've got items in a basket and you're wanting to check out and you're not quite sure how to do it, we'll take a little look at this.
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with ShopOnTV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with ShopOnTV.
Really is great to have you with us this evening, and it really is easy to order with us as well, even if you're ordering for the very first time. And we're here now on ITV1 every single, well, morning. I always say evening, but it's morning, isn't it? From after midnight.
Yep.
Through to 3 a.m. It varies the time we start. It could be 10 past, it could be half past, but we're always on, and we're always here waiting for you to join us.
And right through to 3 a.m. we'll be with you. However, the stock might not be, because as I say, so many of you have got these in baskets again. It's proving to be massively popular once more. We want to recap the mattress with Alex and talk about why this is a point of difference. But before we do, let's talk about Nectar and then the mattress.
Yeah, so Nectar, the company, it's an American company based from a big company called Resident Home Group. They came to the UK in 2018 with the Nectar mattress to disrupt and really show what the fuss was all about in the States. And it's done incredibly well as well. What they've done with this mattress, before I take you through all 7 layers very, very quickly, because this is a premium mattress, 7 layers of comfort and support. But this mattress comes with something I've never seen before, which is a 1-year warranty, 365 days to sleep on it and to try it. If you're not satisfied, let me tell you how it all works. When it turns up to your house, you have literally an entire year's trial. 2 men or ladies will bring it upstairs to the room of your choice and place it there. Take all the packaging off. This is your mattress to sleep on. If you don't like it, if for some reason you change your mind, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months into that trial, you contact Nectar. They will come. There's not a huge form you have to fill out. They will just take it away and give you every penny back. It's an incredible trial and a 10-year guarantee that comes with it as well. But more than that, it's the comfort and it's the layers and the technology, Sean, that's gone into this that creates it.
And these layers, it is the Hybrid Plus, remember. So if you are shopping around, it's Hybrid Plus, and it's a 7-layer mattress. All these layers work individually to give you that comfort, that support.
They're incredible. If we just quickly go through them. Layer number 1, a removable cover. You can take the cover off and wash it, so that's super hygienic. Layer number 2, you've got that Nectar Tex foam, 30% more breathable than standard foam, and it's infused as well with that graphite to help with temperature regulation. Layer number 3, you've got the Nectar coils, those mini titanium coils designed for motion isolation, so that when you get into bed and your partner joins you, you're not disturbing each other. You've got the Nectar Smart Memory Foam in there as well, which is environmentally friendly with no petrols and chemicals and things like that are in there. You've then got that Eco Base, that foundation layer as well, to give you that even distribution of weight. And finally, you've got that non-slip base as well, which means it will work with any bed in the UK. Divan, slatted, metal, futon, bunk beds, whatever it may be.
It'll fit any standard bed frame and all those standard UK sizes that we've got for you. It's a mattress that I think can really make a difference. And I think both Hayley and I came into this business selling mattresses and bedding products, didn't we? And that's why we're so passionate about these kind of products, because we now know what a difference it can make to the way you
and a
sleep.
lot of that, we came originally with mattress toppers.
Yeah.
And that was like, you know, you had a box of chocolates and the mattress topper was just one chocolate out of that box.
One layer.
But what you've actually got now is the whole box of chocolates, because you've got all those 7 layers. You've got I think all the solutions to perhaps the problems you're having to sleep. And why don't you sleep well? Because if you're tired and you're comfortable, you'll nod off to sleep, won't you? Even if you really wanted to watch that film, even if you really wanted to watch that soap, and you've missed it, you know, the names are coming up, and you think, well, how did I fall asleep? And then you get into bed and you toss and turn.
Yeah, because you're not comfy.
Yeah. I truly believe it's down to what you're sleeping on. And sometimes beds can put pressurise on your shoulder, and then you get pins and needles in your arm. I've got quite an arched back, so if I sleep on springs, I know in the morning.
You've got no
I'm
support,
like, oh, I had a funny night's sleep. But you can't sleep funny. It's what I slept on.
Sleeping on, yeah. And the fact you've got a surface that's a hybrid is a combination of technologies. And whenever we've brought hybrid mattresses to air on TV, they've always been the most popular.
It's like the ingredients to a good night's sleep, really, because they put everything in that's going to make a difference. And the brilliant thing with this mattress is you can try it for a whole year. So if you're in any doubt, if you're thinking, I wonder if I do get hot at night, I wonder if it is going to help me stay at a better temperature.
Try it.
Actually, yeah, I do get pins and needles. I can feel it on my shoulder. I do feel it in my back. I wonder if it's going to work for me. Obviously, you can test it with Nectar, but not just for a day or 2 days or a week or even a month. A whole year, so then through every season.
Yeah, through every kind of weather. And we are getting busier and busier as you hear all the benefits that you're going to get from the Nectar Hybrid Plus, remember. Very important if you are shopping around.
Because it's 7 layers, isn't it? You don't find this here, there and everywhere, and we can't always get as much stock as we would like, and we have sold out, we know for definite, of the double twice. I think we've perhaps sold out of it three times, but we've done 2 shows where that double has disappeared. So
and when they told us, they said, oh, we've got the double back in stock, we were like, great. And then we looked at how much stock and we were like, not so great.
But it does give you the opportunity to get it right now if you're watching. But remember, it's not yours till you check your basket out. So it can be in your basket, and if you can press checkout and it says sold out. So please make sure if you want it, just to check it through. And as you saw on that clip, so easy to order with us as well.
If you do want to go to the phones as well, so to make sure that you get it, we are busy at the call centre, 033 33 241 241. Our call centre's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you can order right now on the phone. So 033 33 241 241.
And just think about how you're going to feel when you wake up after a good night. How do you feel after you've been on holiday and you've been really rested? Got a spring in your step. Every day seems to be bright and sunny, doesn't it? Even if there are clouds in the sky. You're more with it. You've got more patience. When you're tired, snappy, irritable, fall out with each other. You know, and you know, one of you can go off to work. We work together, so then we're driving to work, not liking each other. But you can have the biggest argument, can't you?
Over nothing.
And then you think about what that argument was about, and it was actually because you've got no patience because you're tired. Yeah. And for me, I get really low. I get really emotional.
Upset, yeah.
And then I tend to, when I'm low, I tend to pick up cold sores and things.
Forgetful.
You know.
You were a bit forgetful the other day when you were tired, weren't you?
Very forgetful when I was tired the other day. Yeah, just for words, for anything. I was really forgetful.
Forgot something in the supermarket, didn't you?
I did. My credit card.
Left a credit card in the machine
I've
because
never
she hadn't
done
had a
that
good
in my
night's
life.
sleep.
Yeah. This is when you don't sleep at home and you
that was right.
I wasn't sleeping around. I was sleeping in a hotel. I wasn't just randomly sleeping.
Right. Should we talk to Alex?
But
Alex,
also, can I just say very quickly?
No more from you, thank you.
If you are doing a New Year's resolution, so for me, it does make me really forgetful as well and do really stupid things and be really clumsy. But for me as well, it's really important for me for health-wise.
All the thing people can.
I try to be healthy. Just smooth over it. They won't notice. I try to be healthy. I try to keep fit. But if you're tired, you haven't got the energy to exercise. So if you've gone into the new year trying to be a new you, and you're trying to, you need a little bit of oomph, don't you? But also, don't come closer because I'm a little bit blushed, I think. And also, if you're dieting, if you're hungry that next day, don't you eat all the wrong food? And if you're hungry that next day, you're usually hungry because you haven't slept well, aren't you? Because you're thinking, I need to give my body energy, so I need to have a bacon sandwich, some chocolate, some sugary drinks, one of those energy drinks that's full of calories. But if you've slept well, you've already got a bounce in your step. So if you are trying to be a little bit fitter and eat a little bit healthier, I think sleep is just as important as all those things. So please, if you are, thinking, I do want to be a fresher me this year, just think about sleep. Go on the internet, actually, because there's lots of things I can't say. Go on the internet, put in, why is sleep so good for my health? Or what are the health benefits of sleep? And just see what it says. It'll blow your mind, completely blow your mind. But also, just put in, what difference does a good night's sleep make to my diet? And see what it says as well. Because honestly, it's really interesting. And though I think we know sleep, our bodies need to repair themselves and we need a good night's sleep, I don't think we appreciate it enough. We haven't got batteries that we can take out and replace. We have to recharge our own batteries, and that's by sleeping. And Alex, a lot of people don't sleep well.
No.
Because they are sleeping on something that's disturbing them, not allowing them to sleep well.
And it's interesting what you're saying as well, because I know obviously you both have a good mattress, and this is what we're talking about. And going back to, I know we're having a laugh and a joke, but the reason why you're probably feeling tired and forgetful and things, and you're saying when you're sleeping in hotels, that if you're sleeping in a hotel that has a conventional mattress, or perhaps if your mattress at home is like this is effectively what you're sleeping on, which is springs, which is a set of springs which are designed to give you that bounce back and familiarity, but your body is never too far away from those springs. On this sprung mattress, you will have maybe an inch, probably a couple of centimetres of padding, but that's it. So it's the pressure of your body pushing against those springs.
It's not moulding around your shape, that is it? No.
So you're going to be feeling uncomfortable, and you're going to be looking for the comfort within this.
That's when you can get sort of a dead arm, pins.
Yeah, because it's pushing, but we don't know why.
On your shoulder.
It's the pressure of our body, our shoulders, especially if, like me, I sleep on my side, pushing down on us, and then the springs pushing back. When you compare that, and remember, this is a conventional mattress, this is 2 layers that you're looking at really, the springs and a layer on the top. Yeah. If you compare that, therefore, to what Nectar have done here with the Hybrid Plus, and this is just the first layer that I'm showing you here. This is the comfort layer that you're going to be lying on at home immediately. Your body is going to be sinking, literally,
that is
into this.
R moment.
Now, and it is the R moment. It's that comfort. It's making sure there's no springs anywhere near you within all 25 centimetres. And I'll show you the springs in a second. There is no way that the springs are going to push against your body. It's impossible. You'll see that when I show you the springs. Yeah, so that isn't going to be an issue. Therefore, you are never going to have any dips. This is designed to never give you a dip in the mattress because it will always go back to its original shape. But the first layer that you're lying on, this is a Nectar text. It's called Nectar text. It's been designed by Nectar. It's infused with graphite. That's what these little black flecks are that you're looking at. Graphite, if you were to put heat into graphite, it transfers it very, very quickly because it's a low conductor of heat. But the speed that it can move that heat away from whatever the subject is that's lying on it, well, at the moment, it's you. This is your body lying on this mattress. This foam itself has been designed to be 30 times more breathable than normal foam, so it allows the air to flow through anyway. But by having graphite in it, it takes that heat and transfers it away from you as quick as it can. This is why these mattresses are long-lasting as well, because they're designed to get rid of heat, sweat, to get it away from the body. But whenever you move within the mattress itself, the comfort layers will always come back to you. And this is just layer 1. This is layer 2. Layer 1 is the cover that's on top of here. So again, when we're talking about getting hot and sweaty, yes, when you lie on the mattress, so let me show you on the actual mattress here on the bed. When you lie yourself on the bed here, for example, you're going to be lying onto that mattress. But don't worry about if you're getting sweaty. Don't worry if there are any stains. Don't worry about if there are any spillages, because you can take this cover off. You can unzip it all the way around, pop it in your washing machine, so you've got that hygiene and cleanliness. So immediately, when you talk about the first 2 layers of a 7-layer mattress, we're talking about hygiene, we're talking about comfort, we're talking about breathability, and we're talking about temperature regulation and motion isolation, because you can't move and disturb your partner on it.
And that's just the first two top layers. I love the fact you can wash this, like you say, accidents.
Right.
But I know lots of people that are really suffering with colds and things at the minute. And if you've been spending a lot of time in bed, I always think, have I left all my germs in bed? And you can wash all the sheets, which you do, but actually you think, well, actually I was quite sweaty, and whilst I was poorly. So you can wash this top cover,
can't you?
Yeah.
But the sweat will go down, and that's what you're lying on as well.
So that's brilliant.
Yeah, to be able to clean it is a fantastic.
So washable top, then we've got the breathable, we've got comfort and everything, and no moving on the other side of the bed already. But then we've got the pocket springs then.
And the pocket springs, and they're micro springs. These are the nectar coil springs as well, and these are incredible. These are titanium in here. They're in a little perforated sleeping bags that are designed that when you put pressure, and I'll show you here, let me use the big weight, for example. If I put pressure on this side, there's absolutely no movement.
Fabulous.
To that side of the weight there, because they're all individually wrapped. There's no way these springs can push through, because you think this is what they have on top of them. So there's no way that that's going to be pushing through there. So you're not going to have any lumps and bumps and being disturbed there. But look at this, even as I'm almost playing it like a piano, there is no movement whatsoever to that weight.
They only move when there's a movement over the top of the actual spring, and that transfer of movement just doesn't happen. It's what Alex was saying. It's motion isolation. They're encapsulated inside that layer of foam, and then Alex is showing us the traditional springs to compare.
Look at the difference.
So you'll always feel someone getting into bed or getting in and out of bed, because the whole bed moves.
Because of the serpentine
with the
frame
individual
that runs
pocket
around
springs.
the outside.
Yeah,
Now, if you didn't have it, they'd be pushing through and giving you sores.
75% of the entire stock is in people's baskets
I think we
already.
might have to move away from this. You do need to check your baskets through so we know exactly what we've got available.
If you want to go for it, remember it's a 7-layer hybrid plus mattress that we're bringing you. It all comes under the item number 074462. These are just some of the features that you want to go for. Single through to Super King. 074462 if you want to go for it. 10-year warranty, a forever warranty, a 365-night trial that you've got there. Those unique pocket springs that you can see. Easy care mattress, no need to flip. Just rotate it, and then you've also got it free of chemicals and an enhanced cooling fabric that you've got on there.
You've got incredible savings as well. So our prices, you are saving up to, I think it's £1,250. You've got massive savings on each actual option. So all I will say is, if you'd like it, please order it now and check your baskets through. It's not yours till you check that basket through, and we do tend to sell out of the double first, and we're busy actually on every single size there. Single, double, king size, super king. Well worth upgrading. Perhaps you've been thinking about getting a king size. It's only actually £50 more than the double, and with your saving, because you save I think about £1,150 there, you're saving, you could buy a new bed frame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those savings all against our usual prices. Huge savings. But to reiterate, a 365-night trial. Take off all the packaging, allow the mattress to expand, and then you've got a year to try it out. If you change your mind, you get in touch with Nectar. They'll come and collect it and give you a refund, excluding the postage, obviously. And then on top of that, a 10-year warranty, and on top of that, a forever warranty. And you can check that out on the Nectar website. Now, last night's show was a Polty show. We had some fabulous Polty products.
We did.
The most popular on the show was the iron that we had. Now, again, it was hugely busy last night. We've managed to get a little bit more stock on this. Now, this is the Polty Vaporella Instant Steam Generator. When we say instant, it's because you plug this in, you turn it on, you put the water in, and in a minute it's ready to give you the most amazing amount of steam. In fact, we're going to show you some amazing features from this iron, aren't we?
Because it is feature packed, and if you've been looking at perhaps buying a regular iron, you can buy a regular iron for £80, £90. There's so little price difference, but have a little look at the difference it's going to make. It's been tried and tested. It can halve your ironing time. And the other thing I love about this, you've got an incredible 2-litre tank.
The tank is 2
which
litres.
you're not going to have to refill all the time.
It's also not pressurised, so
Yes.
you can refill it if you want to.
And that water isn't in your actual iron itself, it's in the base, so you're never pushing that water sort of around. That turns into that instant steam, and it's the steam that knocks the creases out. So what you've got is a plate on your iron that doesn't have to be changed of temperature. It actually just works with the steam.
And
so the eco function, that's really good.
This is brilliant. The eco function means you can use 68% less water and minus 60% on the energy consumption. You're seeing here you're going from jeans to cotton, but then you can go directly to silk and chiffon if you want.
And you were seeing the steam there as well, how it knocks the creases out of whatever materials. You've also got a very clever plate that goes around very easily, sort of the buttons, and you just saw there as well, you can actually hang the clothes on the hanger and steam on the hanger. But that very last bit, if you have hard water, they've even taken that into thought, haven't they?
You've got a filtration system in the Pulte Instant, which is a little cartridge in the back of the iron. Included in the iron, you get that filtration system, but you also get a spare. The iron even tells you when you need to change the cartridge, so it helps the stop of build-up of hard water. The instructions are so easy. You've got a power button, and then you've got 4 buttons across, or 4 settings across the top, which mean you're just changing the steam setting, but you don't need to change the temperature.
Because how many clothes have you spoiled with your iron? You know, when you look at the bottom of your iron, it's got black on and you think it's dirt and you're trying to rub it off, aren't you, on the ironing board. It's not dirt, because you iron clean clothes, don't you?
Isn't it?
That is part of your favourite blouse. That's a little bit of your trousers. You know, and the pockets go a little bit shiny. Your iron's done that. That's a little bit of that is on your iron. This doesn't have a really hot sole plate. The sole plate stays at the same temperature all the time. You don't turn it up and down. You just choose your different steam settings.
Level. And it's also got a pulse on there as well. Bev showed us this last night. You press the pulse button, and you know when you're using a steam generator, you have to press a button for the steam to come out. With the pulse button, it just comes out periodically every couple of seconds. So if you're doing something stubborn like jeans or linen, and we did all these fabrics last night, it just gets that crease out for you. And the other thing, you're not putting all the pressure down on the iron. No. It literally glides.
Glide the iron, and it's the steam. And if you have got clothes, perhaps you bought something really nice for New Year's Eve, and you've washed it now, but it's still in the bottom of the ironing pile because you daren't iron it. It's got sequins on. It's got some really sort of delicate materials on there, and you know as soon as you get the iron near it, it's going to singe. You're going to spoil something. With this, pop it on a hanger and just steam over it.
Yeah.
And honestly, the steam will knock all those creases. So nice evening dresses and things like that. Great as well for jackets.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Perhaps only worn once, but they're a little bit smelly, perhaps food smells and things, rather than taking them to the dry cleaners.
The vertical steam, because of the power that comes out of this particular iron, that boost of steam that you get through there, it means it's going to refresh areas like the armpits. If you want to do the curtains whilst they're hanging, you can do that as well. You see the amount of steam that comes out of this iron. This for me is one of my favourites, the eco function, because that eco function can save you 68% less water, Hayley.
Fabulous.
But on top of that, the most important, up to 60% less energy consumption.
And it doesn't lose any power.
No compromise.
We were using it last night on jeans on the eco, and it was absolutely brilliant.
And you can see on linen, things that are difficult to get. There's that vertical iron.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
That Hayley was talking about. Again, it's the power of the steam. The anti-calc filter, that just goes in the back there. You're going to get 2 of those included with the iron if you purchase it. And it is where we talk about the saving in time when it comes. If you still use a handheld iron and it's really heavy because you've got your water in the iron, remember with a steam generator like the Pulte, all the water's in the base and it's a 2-litre capacity, but you're not stuck at that because our first steam generator was a pressurised system. Do you remember?
And you had to wait when you ran out of water. You had to let it cool down.
It was like 15
and you had to wait for ages, and then it'll let you undo it to put more water in. This you can continually fill. So if you're perhaps you work and you iron people's clothes, that's your little business. If you can just keep ironing and get a really professional finish, But then on top of that, and this has been tried or tested, they say it can halve your ironing time using a steam generator.
And that's because of the amount of steam that actually comes out of the iron. Now we need to talk about the price as well. Our usual price, and the price that you'll pay at Pulte right now is £229. With us, it's £157.
And Bev was with us last night from Pulte, and she's worked with poultry for many, many years. She said this particular steam generator she's never seen under £180, even when it's been on special offer. So you've got a really incredible deal. Every time we've brought it to air, you've absolutely loved it. We managed to get a bit more stock for tonight. Bev said I can try and get you some more stock, because I know we got very low last night and a lot of people, could have missed out. So she said we'll try and get you some more stock. So that's exactly what we've done and what we've got. But do grab it while the stock is there. And please think about the time you stand ironing. Think about the effort you put in. You can virtually push this iron, and just the power of the steam knocks those.
And the sole plate's amazing. It's got a really unusually shaped sole plate. It doesn't have a square back, so it literally just glides across all of your garments.
Sometimes you can put creases in your clothes when you try and iron. With this, there's no chance. It knocks every crease out.
If you are going for the iron, we've got a great ironing board available as well. We'll pop some details on the screen for the Pulte ironing board, because you need a specific kind of ironing board, don't you?
You need a mesh ironing board so the steam can go all the way through it, which is what we've got available for you. What you want as well is a good size ironing board, so you can actually fit the steam generator on the end where the iron should go.
This has a steam station at the end, which is designed for a steam generator.
And then you've got the whole of the ironing board to do the big things as well, like sheets, which makes it really, really easy. We're super low on stock on this though.
Yeah, it's down to £79. You've got that Geo print, the other option sold out last night. But if you want to go for the ironing board, perfect accompaniment to the iron. It's £79. It's from Pulte. It's a really great, sturdy ironing board that we've got for you from Pulte once again. An amazing brand. They've been going since 1978. They specialise in steam products, steam irons, steam cleaners, things such as that, and household products like vacuum cleaners. But this iron and ironing board really are spectacular, to the point where we worked on the show last night. We're going to get it, aren't we?
Honestly, it really is right up there with all the steam generators we've worked with in the past. Absolutely love it. So 132584 is your item number there for the ironing board. But if you're going for the iron, please grab it while the stock is available. That ironing board, though, is really low in stock.
Everything's low in stock.
Really low. Now we're going to move on to our pillowcases, which we have to have on air because these are incredible. And you'd think, what difference can a pillowcase make? Well, a silk pillowcase can make a massive difference.
It really can. Now, the first time we worked with silk pillowcases, Hayley bought one, and you've used one ever since, haven't you? We can only say so much when it comes to a pillowcase like this. What I want you to do at home is pop in your search engine, what are the benefits of a silk pillowcase? You will be amazed at the amount of results that come up. The great thing is, you've got different colour options available here, but look at the benefits when it comes to hair, when it comes to your skin, and there's so many benefits we're just not allowed to tell you.
You'll see why a beauty therapist told me to change to a silk pillowcase. So just have a little nosy. Sadly, we can't say all those things, but you'll see why loads of celebrities travel with a silk pillowcase, on the plane and things when they're sleeping, because they want to look sort of fresher. So please do just check everything out on the internet. Now, like you say, very unusual to have colours, because normally you'd be able to get it in sort of a cream or a white, but to have these great colour options is fabulous. I love that sage. This
is lovely, isn't it? That's the sage option if you want to go for this one. It's like a lovely golden sage that you've got there. £45 £45 is the price, I should say. 001108 is the item number. Other colours, well, next up, you've got this one here. Now, this is a really pale blue. It's called Arctic Ice in the colour
And it's
options.
silk on both sides as well.
100% silk on the outside.
And it's mulberry silk, which is really important.
And it comes
too.
from Serenity. Serenity we're working very closely with. That golden one by Hayley. You've got the white, and Hayley's also got
Desert Dream.
Desert Dream.
Isn't that gorgeous? That is like a really gorgeous champagne-y sort of colour. And again, you've got the silk on both of the sides, so it's not sort of cotton on one side. It's actually cotton inside,
That
so
stops
it
it
doesn't
ruffling
slip and
up,
slide.
doesn't it? Yeah.
On the outside, it's 100% actual mulberry silk.
And
that's
mulberry
against
silk,
your skin.
finest quality of silk, isn't it? Mulberry silk, and that's why it's 100% silk
Against
on
your
the
face,
outside.
against your hair, all that softness. And then you have got the white option as well. So you've got all of those options available on our website, but grab them again while the stock is there. And the website, of course, shopontv.co.uk.
Yep, do keep shopping on the website, shopontv.co.uk. We're going to give you a couple of moments to check out your baskets, whether it's the fabulous iron from Pulte, our mattress, or the silk pillowcases. This is how simple it is.
After you've ordered from Shop on TV, we aim to deliver your purchases as quickly as possible. Postage and packing charges cover standard UK delivery, which is normally 3 to 5 working days. Though depending on the carrier, you could receive your products sooner. Certain items may be offered with expedited delivery for a nominal extra charge. We'll give you a delivery estimate every time you place an order. Not going to be home or prefer to have your packages arrive at a different address? No problem. Just enter the destination information when you check out. Once you pay, it's on the way from Shop on TV.
Really is lovely to have you with us. It really is that easy as well to order with us, either on the website or on the phones. And we're here every single evening now from around about midnight. Could be midnight midnight or could be 1:45 till 3 a.m. And you've joined us tonight for a great night, because I think the mattress we have has really addressed all the issues to why perhaps you're not sleeping very well. And when you don't sleep well, it really affects you every single day.
Doesn't it? It affects everything in your day. So when you wake up, and then you're ratty with your partner, you're ratty with the children, then you get in the car and you don't drive as well as you should
drive when you're tired.
No.
Because you could drive a route you drive every single day to work. And have you ever got to work and you've forgotten? Oh my goodness.
Which way you came?
I missed 3 roundabouts. What was it? Or if you've driven past a turn, you go, oh, that was my turn. Or if you ever, where we used to work,
Good at that. You scared me then.
there was a massive roundabout and it had traffic lights. But when you're tired, I know I've done this, and I've driven up to the roundabout, I've looked, nothing's coming, I've driven, and I think, I didn't look at the lights. Were they red? Or were they green? I didn't look. And then you're trying to see if there is a camera on the lights, and then you're waiting for a ticket, because you just don't think straight. But there's lots of health reasons why sleep is so important. Just go onto the internet, put it into the search engine. Is a good night's sleep good for my health?
Yeah. We did it for this reason, because we were selling bedding products. And if you've started all those New Year's resolutions, you're going to eat healthier. How much are you paying for the healthier food? You've joined a gym because you want to work out more, you want to be fitter. None of that is going to work if you're not getting a good night's sleep.
A good night's sleep is just important as all of that, because if you're tired, you haven't got the energy to exercise and you're not exercising properly. But also, if you're trying to diet and eat better, if you're tired, and it's more complicated than this, it's how your body eats fat as well whilst you sleep. But if you're tired, what sort of food do you go for that next day to give you energy?
The naughty stuff. The cakes, the sugar, the biscuits,
bacon
packet
sandwiches,
of biscuits.
chocolates, or the energy drinks that are full of calories,
got a lot.
And all the bad things.
All those fizzy drinks. When you see those programs when they show you how much sugar's in one of those fizzy drinks, oh my goodness. So if you can get a better night's sleep, maybe by changing your mattress you can do that.
And do you know the best thing?
Go on.
Is do stay with us, and we're going to talk to Alex, and he'll talk us through the 7 layers of this mattress, which to me is the ingredients to a good night's sleep. It addresses all the sleep issues you have. But the best thing is this mattress we're going to show you, you can trial for a year.
A
Test
whole
it for a
year. a whole year. You take off all the packaging and you can try it out for a whole year. Now, all the sizes come under the same item number, 074462. We've got to show you this right now because we are so busy across all sizes.
Now, the single, it's really a great first bed, perhaps for a child, well, for any child at any age, but if you've got someone going into a bed for a first time, perhaps at, I don't know, 5, this mattress comes with a 10-year warranty, so they're going to be 15 before the warranty runs out. But then it goes into a forever warranty, which we'll talk you through as well. You can check all the terms and conditions with Nectar. But you have got an amazing mattress. As they grow, it will work with their body shape, their body weight as they change. You're saving £750 on that single. It's £499 today.
And then we go to your double size. Your usual price on that is £1,599. Our price is £599. So against the usual price, you're saving £1,000.
And I know so many are in baskets.
Well, we're just hearing more of you again trying to buy that than we have available. If you want, 3/4 of the stock's already actually gone. So if you want the double, what I would say, if you've got it in a basket, check it out. If you haven't yet got it in a basket, go to the phone lines 0333 241 241 and you'll still be able to get hold of it. Please don't miss it. It is a bit like pushing in.
Because it's not yours till you check it out. So there's a lot of people that will press checkout.
And if you don't,
if you ordered it at the same time, lots will be saying sold out.
And if you don't want it, just release it from your basket. Remove it from your basket if you've changed your mind, just so someone else can get hold of it.
And then we have got the king size. Now the king size is actually only £50 more than the double. So if you've been thinking about upgrading to a king size, you've got a great opportunity here. You're saving £1,150. So that could go towards you buying a new bed frame to get a king size bed frame. But the usual price just for the mattress normally is £1,799. So that's amazing saving.
Yeah, these savings against our usual prices are spectacular. The Super King usual price £1,999 and tonight £749 is the price you will pay. £1,250 saving against that usual price again. Got to remind you once more before we talk to Alex, a 365-night trial, a 10-year warranty, a forever warranty, and you can check all the terms and conditions out on the Nectar website. But remember, if you are shopping around, this is the Hybrid Plus 7-layered mattress. Now, Alex joins us in the studio. Alex, the whole point is, well, that trial, but the 7 layers.
7 layers. That's what's incredible about this, and how each one of those layers is going to give you that better night's sleep. It addresses everything, as you could imagine, with sleep, because when you create a mattress like this, it's 25 centimeters deep. They don't just dream it up from anything. We're talking about sleep experts, boffins, engineers that create this mattress and look at why we don't get a good night's sleep. It's all about hygiene right from the start. The cover, a hygienic cover that you can unzip and put in that washing machine as much as you wash your sheets, so you can keep it clean from stains and spills and messes and whatever might be on the cover. Then 6 layers working throughout in the inside there as well. The first layer that you'll find is incredible. This is called something called Nectar-Tex. Now, Nectar-Tex is their own patented technology that is graphite infused. It's designed to draw away heat from your body. So if you share your bed with someone who gets really, really warm, this is the beauty that you get with Nectar-Tex, because it takes that heat and dissipates it throughout the actual mattress, because it's 30 times more breathable than your standard foam that you find on the top of a bed. Go underneath that and we come to something called Nectar coils. Nectar coils are, again, individually trademarked coils that are, well, they're like this. They're this size, but they're designed to work independently of each other, which means if you're someone who shares a bed with a partner and their partner's moving left and right, perhaps when you get into bed you think the whole bed moves, this is designed not to happen, because it's all about motion isolation. In other words, isolating that movement from one person so they don't disturb the next person.
So it stops that movement.
So it stops that movement in the bed transferring straight away.
So in real terms, things like going to the toilet over and over in the night.
Shift work.
If I'm not going, you're going.
Have a look.
All throughout the night.
Have a look. I'll show you with the first 3 layers working together. Let's say this is you. You're a shift worker. You're lying in bed and your partner comes and gets into the bed next to you. Because there is no motion transfer, because literally this mattress will work and mould to your body, no matter how old you are, how heavy you are, what size you are, what shape you are, what position you lay in the bed. It's designed to work just for you within the area that you're in. So no disturbance from this part will go over to the other part of the bed, which means the key fundamentals that we're looking for when we're getting a good night's sleep, which isn't rocket science. Getting asleep quickly and staying asleep for longer.
Because you're comfortable.
Because you're comfortable.
And you don't disturb each other.
Yeah. And that's what it's all about.
And that's not even halfway through the mattress.
No, nowhere near. That's just the first of the layers underneath the cover. And we talk about traditional memory foam mattresses. Normally have the memory foam on the top, but that's because you want to address the temperature, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah, because it's all working together. So the fourth layer that we're talking about within this mattress, that's where the memory foam comes in. And again, this is called Nectar Smart. Now, when we talk about the memory foam in here, we had a question the last time we did the show from somebody that sent in and said, when I had my last foam mattress, it smelt. I don't want, does this smell? I don't want a smelly mattress. The reason why a lot of the foam mattresses will smell is because of the ingredients that have gone into the foams and into the memory foam. Memory foam traditionally comes in two different types. It comes in high density, which means that it will mold to you. That's what this is, high density, but not to all of the body. In other words, the heavier parts of the body will sink in further, the lighter parts won't. Or low density. Low density is the very, very first entry-level memory foam where you would just sink completely into the mattress and you'd feel like you were being engulfed in it. And a lot of heat would be going in there. But it's the heat. That's the key thing with this, because a lot of traditional memory foam is made up of different chemicals, especially petroleums. Now, when those petroleums first come out, you'll get a kind of a musty smell from them anyway. But when they interact with our own body heat and our own body sweat, that then creates more of a musky smell. This is designed, first of all, with no chemicals in it whatsoever within the memory foam, which remember is 4 layers down. The main layer that you're going to be sleeping on is this one here, which is the Nectar Tex, which is 30 times more breathable because of the open cell technology that it's got inside, which allows that heat to disperse through. So anybody that's worried about memory foam and environmentally conscious of what they're sleeping on, that is what Nectar do very, very well as well. They've won awards for how they've been environmentally conscious and using products that are recyclable. Just like that eco layer, that base layer at the bottom, which is a recyclable base, which is designed for the even distribution of weight throughout the whole of the actual mattress itself as well. And then, of course, you've got that non-slip base on the bottom.
And this is just a quick recap of all those layers, so all those individual layers.
Washable cover right at the top. Then you've got that foam layer that's really super breathable, helping you stay at that right temperature. Then you've got the actual individual pocket springs, which again is helping you get comfortable and supporting you beautifully. But then you've got the memory foam, then you've got a really clever supportive layer, and then you've got the eco layer, and then you've got that base to the mattress, which is like a non-slip base, so it's not going to slide around on the bed, because sometimes when you've got slatted beds, that mattress will move when you're sitting through the night.
As you move around in the night, the mattress can move on the bed.
So they've thought of everything, haven't they, really?
Everything they've thought of as well, and even down to the actual springs that you've got here as well. I'm going to go to the question that I got asked before, which is, why do you always say, or why do the mattress companies say you need to change your beds in every 3 or 4 years? I don't understand. Yet you offer 10-year warranties with mattresses like this. And the reason why is because most beds that we're sleeping on, it's the kind of mattress, exactly. Have a look at this one here. This is a standard frame. Now, the problem with this, it will start off as a good bed. Yes, it's going to have all those problems with the motion transfer because everything's joined together. But it's more the degradation that will happen to this mattress, to these springs, over the course of 6 or 7 years. Not only will it have twice its weight, this is the New York Times that recommends that most standard beds like this will double in their weight because of dead body and heat and sweat that's gone into here. Dust mites, because that's what they like to breathe, because there's not a lot of breathability like you have in the modern mattresses like the one we're talking about here with Nectar. But most importantly, because of the wear and tear and why we're using our beds and tossing and turning at night, these springs will eventually start to come loose, and that means they'll start pushing up through the actual mattress part itself, which means you'll have lumps and you'll have bumps. You'll have rolled together because there's a dip in the middle where you've constantly laid on the same piece of mattress. But the sweat that goes in here, if you have a look, I'm not sure if the cameras can pick this up, but in the middle layer here, you'll see that it's already gone a discolor. It's like a rusty color, and that is rust. That's oxidization just from the atmosphere here and a little bit of condensation that's caused that to rust. When mattresses start to rust, not only do you have the problem, obviously, of how uncomfortable they can be, and obviously how smelly and how unhygienic it is, but also, I don't know if you can hear this, but you get the squeak. That's where the squeak is. The squeak comes from the rust.
Awkward.
So suddenly, awkward.
That's a bit like a horse and a cart, isn't it?
It is.
And this is a bit like the most luxurious top-end.
Chauffeur-driven car.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The difference is so
It's
extreme.
technology, and
Yeah.
it really is technology, and it's how technology has advanced, and the money and time that people are now investing in sleep. We're starting to find it as consumers now. One of the biggest selling watch brands, I think I'm allowed to say it, this year has been Fitbit. Now, there are other ones like that. Most people, if you ask them why they're getting Fitbits and other type watches, it's not just for exercise, it's because of the sleep function, because people are starting to
Tracking the
track
sleep, yeah.
their sleep,
Yeah,
and
Hayley
see
does.
how they sleep. And
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what type of watch it is, lots of watches offer that function. When you think about a traditional mattress, when you think about a telephone, the telephone has changed from a red box in the 1900s where you would go to now something that's so small we can have it in our hand. It's evolution. It's the same with a mattress as well. It's about improving the experience and finding out why we get a bad night's sleep.
And this, because there are 7 layers here, it addresses, I think, every sleep issue you might have. Whatever reason you're not sleeping, I think this bed will actually address that issue and try and make that better. And the wonderful thing is you can trial
Try
it.
it out, yeah.
So if you're not sleeping well, if you know you should really change your mattress, please get this home. You can trial it for a whole year. But you are going to need to be a little bit sharpish for that double, I'm hearing.
Yeah, we're so busy. We're what we call so many more of you are trying to purchase the mattresses than we have remaining in stock. You can pop it into your basket if you're online, but I would say if you definitely want to get hold of it, go to the call centre 033 33241 241. Lots of you on the phone on the call centre as well. It's the easiest way for you to shop if you definitely want the mattress, because we've sold out of the double before. It's now limited stock once again. That means less than 10% of the stock.
We've sold out at least twice, because we've done it twice,
Yeah.
and I think it sold out previously as well with Rob. If you do want it, do check your basket through. It's the only way now, really, you can get it. With more people having it in baskets than stock, you could, if you all checked out right now, so many of you will be disappointed and it says sold out. So do check your basket. If you don't want it, let it go. So
Yeah, just
somebody
let it
else
out your basket,
can,
remove it from your basket, that'd be great.
Just leave, someone else can get it. But it can be taken from your basket anyhow, so please do make sure you check your basket through. And this could change the way you sleep. Perhaps you do shifts, perhaps you only have a limited time that you can be in bed, and it takes you forever to get
Well,
to
it's
sleep.
like tonight for us. When we get home, we've only got a window of about 5 hours sleep.
We'll
so
get to bed about 6, and we know we need to
We've
get
got
up
to be
tomorrow
comfy straight away.
around about 11, haven't we?
Not loving that.
So if you're tossing and turning for an hour, that's an hour gone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or if you do eventually then after that hour get to sleep, but then you wake up because you're
you're
too
not
hot.
comfy.
Or
Or
you
you're
wake
too
up
hot,
because your shoulder's hurting, or you got pins and needles, or you got... Oh, when I sleep on a sprung mattress, I always get, because I've got an arched back, I get a funny back. I think, oh, I slept funny. Yeah. And it's not that I've slept funny, it's because it's what you're sleeping on. You can't sleep funny. So if you're getting disturbed, I truly believe it's your mattress that's disturbing you.
Well, if you ever go to a hotel, now you go to a hotel hoping that their mattresses are going to be better. In fact, a lot of hotels now and a lot of cruise lines, because I used to work on a lot of cruise lines, tell you about their mattresses in their cabins or in their rooms. We slept in a hotel a couple of weeks ago, and I knew as soon as I walked in the room and I looked at the mattress, I was like, oh. And as soon as I sat down on it, it was one of those spring mattresses where everything moved. So every time I moved, you moved. If you got up to the loo, the whole bed moved. This is all addressed with the Nectar mattress. Temperature regulation, motion isolation, so it stops movement from one side of the bed to the other. But for me, the 2 key words when it comes to mattresses have always been comfort. Instant comfort when you get into bed on this, and support, and you've got all the support layers as well, so everything's there for you, isn't it?
And aren't you better when you've slept well? Aren't you fresher? I think, I can't guarantee this, but don't you feel, I feel happier. I get really low, I get down when I'm tired. Yeah. I'm really emotional. Everything upsets
Everything's
me.
a drama,
I'm clumsy.
isn't it?
Everything's
the tiniest
a drama.
thing.
Absolutely.
You drop a pen and it's like, it's like the end of the world.
You fall out with a loved one, don't you? And they leave the house. You're not talking, and then you think, what started that? Yeah. Why did? And it would be the most stupid thing, but because you're tired, you've got no patience. You're shouting at the kids as soon as they get up, and it's not that they're really doing anything wrong. They're just being kids, but you haven't got the patience.
No patience.
We actually say about children when they're having a tantrum, they're tired.
Oh, they're tired.
Well, I've got a niece, but she's changed because she's older now. But when she was little, she was like the perfect angel child.
Angelic, or
until she was tired. Then she was like the devil child. You didn't want to take her anywhere. You could have her pinned up against the wall. Not that I would.
No.
But she was like two completely different people. But actually, that's not just children. That's adults as well.
yeah, it is. Being that tired affects everything. So
Health-wise, it affects. Do go on the internet.
Yeah.
Look on the internet. Look at the health reasons why sleep is so important. There's loads we can't say, but it will blow your mind when you read the benefits of getting a good night's sleep and how bad it is not to have a good night's sleep. But also, if you're starting that New Year's resolution and you're trying to eat healthier, be a little bit fitter, sleep is on that list.
yeah, definitely.
Because if you haven't slept well, you don't want to exercise.
you don't want to do
You're too
any of
tired.
that good stuff.
But also, if you haven't slept, that next day you're starving, aren't you? Well, you're in your head. You think
you are,
I've got to get some energy from. I've got no. You're slow. You're sluggish. I need to get some energy. So what do you eat?
Carbs.
Sugary foods, bacon sandwiches, fizzy drinks, high-calorie
things full of
energy
sugar.
drinks. So all the bad things. So you're trying to be healthier, but your body's craving something to give it energy. And it is more complicated than that. It's actually how your body eats fat whilst you sleep. But again, we can't go into that. But do look at the reasons why sleep is just so important.
And can a mattress make a huge difference? Well, we both believe it can make a difference because of what you've got in the Nectar mattress. And Alex, when we talk about Nectar, well, let's talk about Nectar first, because if you haven't heard of Nectar as a brand, they are quite new to the UK market.
New to the UK, but a massive company. It's actually their parent company, which is called Resident Home Group, which are based in the States.
Okay.
And they sell millions of mattresses in America, and they brought the brand here to the UK in 2018. And what they wanted to do is they wanted to do something, obviously they wanted to introduce it to the UK market, but they're aware that obviously there are other mattresses here. How do we introduce it? What do we really get for our customers' feedback to give them that peace of mind that this is a great mattress? And it's a trial. And they saw when they came into the UK, well, other mattresses will offer trials and things like that. But what Nectar have done is incredible. This mattress tonight, 365-day trial, an entire year that you can sleep on it. We can talk about all of the benefits. I will take you through each of the layers and show you how they work, why they're different. But the true gauge isn't just even the amazing Trustpilot reviews that you get for Nectar as well. It's you at home. It's your opportunity to take it home, to sleep on it, to try it. If it's not for you, you can get in contact with them. Nectar will take it away. It's a two-man delivery team or woman delivery team that will deliver it to the room of your choice as well. Because when it comes to sleep, one of the things that you both said, and I find it really interesting, and I am nitpicking here, but it's understanding that we take sleep for granted. You both just said, for example, just listening to you there, you were in a hotel a couple of weeks ago and we didn't, and we slept on a mattress. That's what you said, and we slept on a mattress, and then you said we didn't sleep very well. You probably didn't sleep on the mattress. And I know I'm being picky here with the terminology, but when we talk about sleep, to get a good night's sleep, to get the best night's sleep, we have to go through literally 5 different stages of sleep. Each different stage rejuvenates part of our body, our brain, our muscles, our organs, and you have to work through each 5 of these in a roughly 25 minutes to 40-minute cycle all the way through to go back to the beginning again. And we're supposed to do that 2.5 times. That is a good night's sleep. That is the best night's sleep. If you're lying in bed, and as you were saying, Hayley, you get hot because you're on a mattress that isn't as good as perhaps what you've been sleeping on. If you get hot when you're in layer 3, or when you're in stage 3 rather, you go back to stage 1.
Start again.
You start again. But you haven't woken up. That's the key. You don't realise that you have woken up.
It's that disturbed sleep.
It's a
isn't it?
bit like having your phone plugged in, but you haven't quite plugged it in right.
Yes.
So it's charging for a little while, then it turns off.
Yep.
And then it charges for a little while, and then it turns off. It's a bit like that, isn't it?
Great analogy.
This will plug your
And you
batteries
think-
in completely.
It is, because you think, why have I only got 45% on my phone? I've had it plugged in all night.
Because sometimes you could have been in bed for 8 hours, but you still wake up feeling tired because you haven't had that deep sleep.
But you think, I don't get it. Why am I so tired?
No.
I went to bed at 8 o'clock last night. I got up at 7. I've had 13 hours.
You've tossed and turned, you've woken up, you've turned
had that
over because your
disturbed
shoulder
sleep.
hurt, you got too hot.
That's why these monitors now are so good.
Well, you
because
see that, don't you, on your watches?
it's based on how much we move. This is designed for you to have very little movement. movement. Why do we move? You move, majority of people move in bed, they fidget in bed because they're looking for comfort, because they're lying on a mattress that, you know, might be comfortable to begin with. It might have a lovely puffy topper onto it, but once that puffiness goes and you hit those springs, your body weight needs to go to a different position.
Your brain doesn't switch off completely, so your brain will go, you're uncomfortable, and then you'll roll over, won't you? And then you'll go possibly back off to sleep. But once you've woken up, sometimes it takes you for ages. So you want to stay asleep as long as you possibly can.
How do you sleep as well? I think, I don't know this for a fact, but I think the majority of people will probably sleep on their sides. There will be a lot of back sleepers. But if you're sleeping on your side, the pressure points on your shoulders, on your hips, on your knees, on your elbows, these are the points that...
Without the right mattress.
Without the right mattress, the mattress that you might be sleeping on is pushing against you. That's why when people say to me, and this is why I love addressing people's questions, people say, 7 layers for a mattress. Really? Do you really need all 7 layers though? Won't 5 layers do?
This is like the best cake out of the cake shop, isn't it? You're just like, I want that one.
It's layer after... If they didn't need this second layer of memory foam here with all of the tests that they've done and everything, they just wouldn't put it in.
Well, that's the point. The amount of research that goes into a bed like this is spectacular. It really is. Remember, this is the Hybrid Plus from Nectar. It's a 7-layer of comfort and support, isn't it?
Yeah, and those 7 layers are so important. Let me just run you through them again.
Yeah,
because it's everything that...
And the benefits for each one, because each of them have got their own individual benefit, but then they all work together as well.
And it all ties together. It's like the perfect mixture, because you've got that first layer, which is the cover here. Now, again, the beauty of this cover, the difference from this cover and I think in other mattresses, you can take it off. It's elasticated. You can unzip it. You can put it in the washing machine. Wash it. It's great just for hygiene.
We know so many people that have been poorly, and if you've been poorly and been in bed for days, you sort of strip the bed, don't you? And you strip the bed and you put all that, you know, all the bedding into the washing machine.
Definitely.
But
on
actually,
a high degree wash, don't you? Because you think, ooh.
But actually, that top cover of your mattress,
still there.
You've sweated into that, you know, you've coughed into that, so for me, I think that's great. Or if you've got a little one and they have a little accident, it's not the end of the world.
Or if you've even just having a cup of tea
and you have a little
accident.
All right. With your cup of tea.
That hasn't happened. I was like, cup of tea, and you were like,
I'm saying all the wrong things.
You are, my word.
And I'm not tired. I had a great night's sleep.
You actually did have a great night's sleep last night. I haven't had any accidents.
I'll stop talking.
Not even tea.
But you can wash it
like my tea.
If there's any accidents in bed. you can wash the cover.
Now they all think I've had an accident in the gallery.
They don't. They think you had an accident in bed. Let's go back to Alex, because I think we're just digging a deeper hole.
Deeper.
Oh, no, you carry on. Underneath the cover, so underneath the washable cover, you've then got Nectar Text. Now, this layer here, this is fantastic. It's 30 times more breathable than standard foam, which is brilliant. It's a catacomb inside here. It's like if you were to cut in half a Crunchy bar or an Aero or one of these bars that have got all the honeycomb system in there. It's open cell technology, which allows not only the breathability and the heat to obviously dissipate from the actual mattress itself, but also the little black flecks that you can see on here are graphite. It's graphite infused, because graphite is a wonderful material for literally drawing heat. It's a great conductor of heat, so it will draw it and then dissipate it away from the subject, which would be you, obviously, lying on the mattress. So it keeps you nice and cool as well. And it has all of the properties of memory foam. The beauty that you've got with that is it molds to your body, so the heavier parts, like I was saying, when you're lying on your side, are more supported than the lighter ones. And as you move, and when you move it, it almost has the rebound effect of latex. But the difference with latex, of course, is that it can be a very, very expensive material, as we know. And also it's made with different chemicals and petroleum, so you haven't got that with this.
And that's just layer number one, remember.
And you can virtually there see the R moment, can't you? How it moulds around
And we talk about that with beds. When you get into bed, you shouldn't be tossing and turning, trying to find that comfortable position. You just, the R moment is you lay down
Instant comfort.
You don't move around. You're not trying to find that comfortable position because in a mattress like this, the comfort finds you. That sweet spot is everywhere in the bed, isn't it?
And for everybody as well. You might be pregnant at the moment. Perhaps it's really difficult to get your tummy comfortable in bed because it doesn't mould around the shape of it. Perhaps you always get that dead sort of shoulder and pins and needles in your arm. Might this make a difference? Well, you can try it for a whole year and see the difference it makes. Perhaps you're like me, I've got quite an arched back, so if I sleep on springs...
How do you know you've got an arched back, Hayley?
Because a very nice lady told me when I tried a dress on in a dress shop.
Ooh, you've got a very arched back.
And I did still buy from that shop. I should have just walked in. She was like, oh, you've got a very arched back. I said, I'm sorry.
She did.
I didn't. Nothing I can do about it.
I do apologise.
Just the way I'm...
But
and,
now,
and a big
she did you a favour, really, because now you know why you don't get a comfortable night's sleep on a sprung mattress.
But you see, when you're on a mattress like this, it moulds around your shape. So my back is supported because on springs, I will wake up and say, oh, I had a funny night's sleep.
And that's what we see
with
that dumbbell that you show there, how it fills in every line of your body.
Whatever shape you are.
So it doesn't matter what shape, what size.
And that's the thing, and add another one to it, because it just moulds to you, it doesn't matter. You stay within your shape. Add the dog. Put the dog in there. It's absolutely...
And then when you get out of bed, it doesn't stay in that shape, does it?
No, literally it goes back to its original shape all the time. This is why we say you haven't got to turn these mattresses or flip them or anything like that, because with traditional ones, we're moving traditional springs because there's a lump and a bump, so it's easy. You spin it round to the other side until you get 6 months later another lump or bump, and suddenly you've got lumps and bumps everywhere. With this, because it's designed for that motion isolation, any movement from one person doesn't transfer over to the other.
I mean, that's just one layer, but that looks like absolute heaven. And don't forget, we're telling you all this and explaining those different layers and saying how this will go back to being like a new bed every time you get into bed. But it actually comes with a 10-year warranty, which is amazing. After that, it comes with a forever warranty, and you can check all the terms and conditions for that on Nectar's website as well. When you're looking there, remember our mattress is the Hybrid Plus, 7 layers, and it's quite difficult to get hold of at the moment. But the biggest thing is, though we can tell you all the benefits, you can try it.
You can try it, and not for a week or a month. I know the previous mattresses I've done, I think we did for 90 days, and then we did 100 days. However, this mattress has a year's trial, 365 nights for you to try it out. And take off all the packaging when it arrives, allow it to fully expand, and then enjoy it through all those different types of weather, all those different seasons. So, number-wise, if you want that double mattress, you have got to confirm your orders. So many more of you trying to order it than we have remaining. If you've got it in a basket and you don't want it, just let it out so someone else can get it. There's now there's more of you on the phones trying to get the double than we have remaining. So please be quick. 074462 is the item number. Let's remind you of all the sizes that we've got available. And these are standard UK sizes to fit all your standard UK bed frames.
They are. So it's all the same item number, and then you just select whether you want to have the single, and you can see the single there, saving £750, £499 is your price today, but our usual price is £1,249, so a definite great price for a mattress that if you're buying this for a 5-year-old, the guarantee is till they're 15, but then it's got a forever warranty after that. So this could be a mattress that could virtually last perhaps all the time they're at home, which is amazing.
I mean, it's fabulous. The double size, the usual price that we have is £1,599. Today it's £599, so it's £1,000 saving against that usual price. Super limited in stock on the double size. Literally a handful of those remaining, but across the board we're really busy on all sizes.
Lots of you are going to miss out on the double unless you check out really quickly. King size, perhaps you've been thinking of upgrading to a king size. It's actually only £50 more to go for that king size. You're saving £1,150 off our usual price of £1,799, and with that saving you could buy yourself your new bed frame.
You could, couldn't you? Yeah.
Once you've had a king size, you won't want to go back to a double, will you?
No, it's such a difference. And then we go to Super King. Super King, our usual price is £1,999. It's down to no, it's not. It's down to £749. The saving is £1,250 against our usual prices. That's where all our savings come in, against the usual prices that you see on our screen there. So 074-462 is your item number for your Nectar Hybrid Plus mattress, and it's all about those layers, those 7 layers of comfort, contouring, support that you're going to get, and each one works individually, but they're designed to work together. That's how a hybrid works.
It's like the ingredients to that perfect cake, really. You've got an incredible cover that's really comfortable and cooling as well, but it's washable, so you can unzip the cover and you can put that in the washing machine. So if there's any accidents, it's not the end of the world. Or if you've been poorly and you just think, well, I probably sweated into that top cover, you can wash that as often as you wash your sheets. You've then got a really great foam layer.
Yeah, that foam layer, remember, is 30 times more breathable than memory foam.
Wow.
And that's why it's the top layer underneath the cover.
And that's what we saw mould around your shape as well. You've then got the actual area where you've got these individual pocket springs, and they're tiny pocket springs, and that really helps with your body alignment and really helps with great support without having springs that push against you, or again springs where you feel movement on the other side of the bed. These all work individually, so your partner will never bother, well, we might bother you, but they won't disturb you as you get in and out.
She looked at me when she said
My
that,
partner
obviously.
bothers me all the time.
So your memory foam is spectacular in there as well. You've then got your Nectar Smart support layer in there. You've got the total foundation that you need for a great night's sleep. 7 layers on the Hybrid
down
Plus
to the
mattress.
base, you've got a non-slip
Non-slip base,
and it fits onto
washable cover.
whatever single, double, king size, super king bed you've got at home. But that non-slip base means that it doesn't slip and slide
Doesn't move around on the bed frame. And whatever bed frame you've got, it doesn't matter. Standard UK sizes from single through to Super King. If you want the double, check it out now. It's going to go any
Oh, I did a
minute.
really funny face then.
Did you?
I
Oh,
don't know why I did that.
that's like that programme we've been watching.
Yeah, she's really funny.
Very funny.
We'll tell you about that another time. But yeah, that's really good. That we usually watch that in the morning.
Alex.
When we get home. Alex.
Yes.
What do you want to tell us?
But for me, why you would want it?
Why would you want it?
Why would you want it?
Why would
for
you want
me,
it, Alex?
The trial.
Tell us
I've
why.
talked you through everything that's in here, how it's breathable, how it's washable, how it's designed to get you a good night's sleep, how even with the chemicals, when we talk about chemicals as well, I'm talking about the petrochemicals that are in the memory foam, that it's been designed environmentally friendly to be petrochemically free as well. But the key thing is, don't take my word for it, because literally all I'm giving you is words. I can't put your bottom or your body onto this for those that are watching at home. I can't sleep on it for you, but you can. And the one thing I can tell you is that you've got that amazing 1-year guarantee. It's better, to the best of my knowledge, it is the best sleep trial in the UK. To sleep on a mattress for a year, to spend that time with you on your own, with your partner, with a dog on it, whatever it might be, and to try it yourselves. If it doesn't work out for you, just get in contact with Nectar. They will come, they will take it away. No questions asked, you get your money back as well. I think obviously minus the postage
yeah.
comes out with it as
That's
well.
That's amazing.
So that would
Peace
be the
of
key
mind,
thing.
isn't it?
My job is to tell you what graphite is and how it works and how everything works. But 10-year guarantee and a year to try it. Just give it a go.
Now we've got to hold everything, because we have unfortunately had our first sellout on sizes. The double has sold out again.
Well done if you got it. You're
Yeah.
going to absolutely love it. We will always try and get stock back in, but sadly that's our stock gone for tonight.
If you were thinking about it, what you said, Hayley, if you were thinking about upgrading, why not upgrade to a king size?
It's only £50 more.
Yeah.
And honestly, one of the best things we did was go from a double.
The difference,
to a king
honestly,
size.
when you go, if you go to a hotel and you're only in a standard room with a double mattress, it feels tiny, doesn't it? So to upgrade to a king size is definitely worth doing that for the sake of £50. And then with the money you're saving against the usual prices, you can buy yourself a new bed frame.
And if you've got a bed hogger that takes over half of the bed,
All right.
then you've got plenty of room on both sides.
Yes,
haven't you?
yes.
But yeah, so if you want to, that we have still got the single, we've still got the king size, we've still got the Super King, but the double has sold out. However, I'm saying that quite confidently, aren't I? There's
We'll just check what's the lowest in stock and the sizes that we've got remaining.
All of them.
All of them. Okay, they're all in single figures, so be quick. Everything is vulnerable.
The single is probably the most vulnerable.
Only by a couple.
I think the single will be really popular because if you are putting a child into a bed for the first time,
first bed, yeah.
Say they're 5. I'm not really sure how old a child is when they first go into a big bed.
You wouldn't have a clue.
Perhaps 5. It comes with a 10-year warranty, so they're then going to be 15. And then it's got a forever warranty.
Yeah.
So that could be, possibly, the only mattress you need to buy.
And for all those warranties, you
Till
can
they
check
leave
out
home.
the terms and conditions on the
Or
Nectar
perhaps that could be
website.
the ruling when they get to the end of the warranty.
It's time to go.
They need to move on. How great is that? So you've got a match. And the other really good thing is, because of how it's designed, when they're 5, it's the perfect bed for them. When they're 18, it's the right bed for them.
Yeah.
When they're 10, it's the right, because it moulds around your shape, your body weight, works with your body temperature.
Remember, yeah, it reacts to body weight, body temperature, so it doesn't matter what shape you are, what size you are, what age you are. It really doesn't matter. It's like having a bespoke bed made for you.
And then if you do sleep with a partner and you're going for the king size or the Super King, you don't feel any movement on the other side of the bed either because of the design, so you don't disturb each other. Because we've had a lot of people that have emailed in or asked us, should we go into single beds?
Yes,
because we disturb each other either
Getting
night.
in and out of bed, going to the loo, or
This
working different
changes that
hours.
completely.
Yeah, because the motion, well, it stops motion transfer, doesn't it, Alex? There's no transfer from one side of the bed to the other.
Yeah, you can't, literally, because it's so bespoke to you. Wherever you lie on the bed, it doesn't matter. As you said earlier, the sweet spot is everywhere.
I wouldn't fancy
One
sleeping with
person
you. You
lying
move
here.
a lot.
Yeah, I am. I'm quite. I'm like
he's
a
always on the
gymnast.
move.
Yeah, that's it. I'm always on the go.
But that, I mean, look what you're doing now. So that could be someone getting in and out of bed, going to the toilet or coming in from a shift.
the dog
But
going the
they're
other way.
Not
There's no
disturbing
disturbance.
you at all.
No, because
He's
there's no
disturbing me a
disturbance.
little bit tonight.
Yeah, yeah.
All these forward rolls and things, and now the dog's got in.
Gymnasts,
that's
the
it.
dog's there. I don't know. That's a busy
person's
bed,
getting
I
a
tell
good
you.
night's
It's very busy.
But it's little things, isn't it? It's 'cause somebody just, nobody's going to be doing this unless you're obviously sharing
Now,
it
did
with
you?
me.
I don't know if you heard earlier. Someone was very fond of your dumbbells. They were wondering if it would work the same with kettlebells.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't
Yes,
hear
there was
that.
a little email
Oh, I didn't.
before.
I'm sure it probably will. I'll have to get some
We'll have to try
kettlebells.
it, won't we?
We will.
But obviously, because it works with body weight and body temperature, it'll just work the same with the different
bit-
weight,
yeah,
won't it?
exactly.
It'll just be a different
Different
weight
shape,
and,
yeah.
and,
Different weight,
and heavier,
different shape,
probably.
whatever you
I don't
have
know what
on there
size
as well. It
couple
doesn't.
fingers.
Yeah, it doesn't matter whether you're. Doesn't matter the size of you.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter whether you sleep on your back or whether you sleep on your side. All of it doesn't matter because it's literally bespoke to you. Your body is being taken care of within the area that it's being encapsulated in.
And that is like, when you see that, that's like the, because you can see, that's a bit like you've been in heels all day or you've had boots on all day and your feet are throbbing and you can't wait to get those shoes off and you put your slippers on. And it's that, all of a sudden you go from pain to pleasure.
Oh, kind of show is
And
this?
that could be, it's a,
Get to sleep.
why am I saying all the
Everything
But
tonight.
it is, it's the same. So after a day and you just want to sleep and you just want to be comfortable
Yeah.
and you want to get into bed and just go off to sleep really quickly, this you can virtually see how it moulds around your shape
Yeah.
and cradles
And
you.
reacts, remember, to you
supports
whatever
you.
shape, whatever size, and does the same for your partner. So it is like a bespoke bed for the both
on
of
each
you.
side of the bed.
Now, whatever you're shopping for, whatever size it is, please be quick. In fact, should we remind everyone of the sizes
Yeah.
and the savings
that we've
got?
got.
Yes, what we have remaining. Now, the double, again, just to remind you, unfortunately, is already sold out. I'm sorry about that, but do upgrade to the king size. Single-wise, our usual price is £1,249. It's down to £499. Against the usual price, that's a saving of £750. The double's already gone, unfortunately, but why not upgrade to a king
Yeah,
size?
it's only £50 more. You're saving £1,150 off our usual price of £1,799. And when you've got a king size bed, you will absolutely love it. So if you do want to upgrade, size up, go for that king size. And we have got the Super King as well. Oh, if you've got a room big enough for a Super King,
Definitely.
we'd have to crawl over the top.
We'd never get out of the room, yeah.
So you've got an amazing saving of £1,250 there. Oh, a Super King mattress. Should be, usual price is virtually £1,999. Our price today is £749. That's an amazing deal.
And 365-night trial, remember? Take
So
off
you
all
can
the
try it for a
packaging,
year.
try it out for the whole year if you change your mind.
And if you don't like it at any point?
Yep, you just contact Nectar and they'll come and collect it and refund all your money, obviously minus the postage that you're paying. A 10-year warranty on top of that and a forever warranty. That both come from Nectar. You can check all the terms and conditions on their
Peace of mind.
website.
And remember, the mattress we have is the 7-layer. It's the Hybrid Plus.
Plus, yeah.
So it's pretty difficult to get hold of. We couldn't get as much stock as we would like for tonight. That's why our double has already sold out and gone. We've got quite a lot of stock, but we know how popular this mattress is, and it's really difficult to keep the stock.
It really is. There's still more for you to shop for on the show, and you'll find it all on the website, ShopOnTV.co.uk. And when it comes to ordering is simple as well.
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with ShopOnTV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, ShopOnTV.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with ShopOnTV.
So it's really easy to order with us, whether you want to order on the phones and chat to someone or whether you want to just jump onto the website and have a little nosy at everything we've got available and do a little bit of shopping. But if you do want that Nectar mattress, do please check your baskets through. We've moved over to our sofa.
We have.
So we can tell you about an amazing Pulte steam generator that we had to air last night, and the stock absolutely flew.
And that's the reason we've got it on the show tonight. You absolutely loved this deal from Pulte. It is a steam generator, Ian, and if you've never used the steam generator before, there are so many features. Now, straight away you can see it's got a huge tank size. The tank size is 2 litres. It's a constant fill, so that means it's not a pressurised tank, so you don't have to wait once you've run out of water. You can fill it whenever you want to. The thing I loved about it is within 1 minute, you can start that steam, and the steam that comes out of this iron is spectacular. It's got loads of different features, 4 different programs on there. You can go from one type of material like a denim straight to a synthetic, or you could go to a silk, because it works on the power of the steam, doesn't it?
Yeah, the actual sole plate stays at the same temperature, so you don't have to wait for it to heat up or cool down, and then you just change the actual steam settings. There's even an eco button that still has the same power but uses a lot less electricity.
No compromise on the power. In fact, if you use the eco mode, it uses 68% less water and 60% less energy, so energy saving as well there. It doesn't matter what kind of garments, whether
the linen can be a nightmare, and if you've got jackets and things, you can actually do things rather than put them on the ironing board, have them on a hanger. And if you do struggle with hard water in your area, which can kill irons, kettles, anything you put water into, it actually comes with a very special filter for hard water, and you get 2 of those as well.
Yeah, one will be in the iron, you'll get a spare one included. It's instant steam, as you can see there. Within a minute, you have the power of that steam that we're talking about.
And it's 8 bars pressure, so that is steam that will knock every crease out of whatever item you've got. So there's your rapid heat up, so as soon as you turn it on, just a minute and you're ready to go. And you've actually got a lock, so when you put this into a cupboard, it's all one.
It locks onto the base.
So you can virtually hold the handle of the iron and you can lift it into the cupboard. But the sole plate glides over all materials.
Really clever. It's a really clever shape as well. It's not squared off at the back, so it's a really fluid movement when you're ironing. That eco function, look at the steam, and that steam is constant whenever you want it. The other thing I loved about it was the steam pulse button on there. That's intermittent steam of 600 grams. So if you put it on there, every time you go to iron, every few seconds, you'll get that intermittent steam without you holding the button.
Do you know something else I really liked, and we haven't said yet? It's got an automatic shut off.
Yes.
You know when you go out and you think, oh,
Did I turn the iron off? Yep.
it turns off after 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's really good, isn't it? I do that for everything though. Did I turn the iron off?
Yeah.
Did I shut the fridge? Did I turn the hob off?
I check the
Did
hob?
I turn my straighteners
The straighteners
off?
are the main
And
one.
this is when we're probably about an hour from home. Did you notice?
And
Did
then
I?
I'm like,
Did we do that?
did we lock
do
the
that?
door?
Did we?
That's the classic.
Constant. But with the iron,
This
don't
turns
have to
off.
worry.
Don't have to worry.
Turns itself. Now we're busy on this, and you know, price-wise, we worked with Bev last night, and she came in and did the poultry products, and she's worked with poultry for years. She was saying she's never. She questioned the price actually,
Yep.
because she'd never seen this steam generator, even when it's on offer, under £180.
And when we checked at Poulty, the Poulty price was £229, our usual price. We've got it down to £157.
And Poultry are such an amazing brand.
Yeah.
We've been in this sort of industry, oh gosh.
For many years.
Since 89 for me, many years.
1889.
Not 1889. How rude. If the iron was here, I might throw it at you. Not that I recommend you do
No,
that.
you wouldn't.
But no, I wouldn't. But yeah, a long time.
Long
our
time.
floor manager wasn't even born.
Oh,
my
no.
word, I was working. But and we've worked
What was your point?
with Poultry, out of all the products we've worked with, such an incredible
And
brand.
every Poulty product we've worked with, we've ended up buying, haven't we?
And they're so passionate about bringing you quality items.
Italian company, since 1978 they've
And this
been
is
going.
Italian made
46
as well.
years, yeah, this is Italian made, so it's super quality, isn't it? And you can feel that as soon as you get the iron home. And with all those features, at this kind of price, £157. So 570-530 is your item number if you want to go for the iron. We do also have a few ironing boards left, and you need a specific kind of ironing board, don't you?
Do, and we haven't got many of them. But if you miss out on this, what you need is a mesh ironing board. So the steam, because it has so much steam, it's no good being a solid ironing board because that steam will turn to water and dampen your clothes. The steam needs to go through the ironing board. This ironing board is amazing. The stability of it, if you've got an ironing board that is, rickety and rackety and it moves as you're ironing, this is so stable. But what you've also got, can you see the big platform?
Yes.
To sit the actual steam generator on.
Yeah, it's a great platform for your steam generator to sit there, and then you've got that full expanse of the board. It's a really nice wide board, so it's great for doing things like sheets.
Yeah,
isn't it?
really fabulous for sheets and things. I really like the design of this too, but we are really low on stock. We have sold out of one of the options. There's literally a handful left. The other great thing is, I think this is normally £100,
Yeah,
so you've got a
what's
great saving, but it's delivered to your door. I tried. I bought one of these ironing boards at well, I'll tell you, at the Ideal Home Show, and I had to try and get it in my car.
Well, I sold. Do you remember? I sold steam generator irons and ironing board. The ironing board you could buy as well. And honestly, seeing people trying to get on the tube with an ironing board was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I had to move the front seat back in the car, put the seat down as far as I could and try and ram it
Delivered to your door. That's
yeah,
the great thing
yeah.
with the ironing board. £79 reduced price. 132584 is your item number if you want to go for that. And one other thing we must mention, because you've loved these as well, we've got silk pillowcases on this show. These are 100% mulberry silk. Pop in your search engine at home. What are the benefits of a silk pillowcase? You will be amazed.
For your hair, your skin, just have a little look why celebrities travel with silk pillowcases. You've got an option of colour as well, so if you want to check them all out on the website, ShopOnTV.co.uk. You've got Arctic Ice, which is like a sort of silvery blue. You've got Desert Green, which is a really nice sort of golden colour or sort of champagne colour. You've got white, and you've got sage. I put sag. You've got sage.
You also said desert green. It wasn't desert green.
Desert, did I?
Desert green.
What was it?
I can't remember.
Desert Dream.
Desert Dream.
Oh, I said dream. You just misheard me. My goodness.
There's your options. Look, they're all there.
There you go. They're all there. I've just spelt mine a little bit different, but they're all there.
It was a different
and they're all
pronunciation.
available. Desert Dream. I'm sure I said dream, but you just thought I said
Yeah,
green.
we had a lovely chat about words the other day, didn't we?
Did we? I forgot.
You've blocked it out. So if you want to go for that, be quick. £45 for a silk pillowcase.
What was that?
Pure luxury. We haven't got time to talk about it. Got to get back to the mattress. We've had a funny night tonight.
It's been a lovely. It's been
Sold
lovely to
out
have
in
you
the double.
company. Yes.
And the other 3 sizes are hanging on. They're all low in stock.
Singles really low in stock. Should we give you all the details straight away? Item number, all the details. Look at that. That double's definitely gone. So you have got the single. Remember, it comes with a 10-year warranty. You can try it for a year as well. So if it's for a young child going into bed, perhaps they're 5, the warranty is till they're 15. And then there's a forever warranty after that. You can check out all the terms and conditions on Nectar's website. However, do notice that this is the Hybrid Plus. This is 7 layers. So this is really the super duper premium.
It really is a Hybrid Plus with 7 layers. So single is available, king size and super king, all with huge savings.
Savings up to £1,250
against those usual prices,
king, which is amazing. Great savings. And if you did miss out on the double, why not upgrade to the king size? It's only actually £50 more than the double was.
Yeah. All coming underneath the same item number, 074462. Alex joins us in the studio to tell us all about it. We've got less than 10 minutes remaining. Alex, give us a quick tour of the 7 layers. I think is really important, and that trial.
Yeah, and the benefits that you get from them as well, because you're talking about a 7-layer mattress. You may have a look at home and think, well, I've seen something like this. That's probably the 5-layer one. This is 7 layers. The first layer starting right with the cover, what you're sleeping on straight away. This is all about hygiene on here because this is washable. So you can wash this as much as you wash your sheets. It's zippable, so you just remove it, pop it in the washing machine. It's about keeping you nice and clean. Then underneath that, you get that first layer. That's the Nectar Tex. Nectar Tex it's their own special material, which is about breathability. This is 30 times more breathable than most foams that you're going to be sleeping on. It's got an open cell technology, which allows the breathability, which allows you to sweat and for that heat to dissipate away from the body. Inside here, you have graphite as well. Graphite is a brilliant material because it can help draw away heat and keep you nice and cool, and therefore it adds to motion isolation and pressure relief as well. Underneath that, we start talking about coils, but these are the coils that you have here, not your standard coils. You're talking about mini titanium coils.
Well, that's clever.
Very, very clever indeed, because they're designed to all work independently from each other, so that when you lie on the bed and your partner gets into the bed, underneath the Nectar Tex layer on top, it gives you that freedom of movement. There's motion isolation. In other words, one person's movement is isolated just to their body of where they are, wherever it may be on that mattress. Underneath that, layer number 4, that's where the memory foam comes into it. But this is called Nectar Smart. Very, very clever foam. Now, this is designed to be chemically free within the foam. So no petroleums. When we're talking about chemical free, we're talking about no petroleums, no alcohols, no chemicals that you would normally associate with memory foam, which may make it smelly. And also a lot of people don't like to sleep on those kind of things. It is an environmentally friendly mattress. That's what it's won awards for. Carry on further down into the mattress, you've got the recycling part of it. You've got the recyclable part, which is obviously the base, which is designed to give you that eco layer for even distribution of weight. And then finally, you've got a non-slip base as well. So it will work with any bed in the UK, whether it's duvet, whether it's slatted, whether it's bunk beds, whether it's a futon. This will work perfectly. It's 25 centimetres.
I love that depth as well.
Beautiful
really,
depth.
Really luxurious.
Really
it looks so luxurious on the bed, doesn't it?
It needs to be for those 7 layers that are in here. But the best thing about this mattress above all, because all I'm doing is telling you everything and showing you all these layers here, it's that trial. For me, to the best of my knowledge, the longest sleep trial in the UK on any mattress. 365 nights for you to try it. 2 people will turn up with this mattress to your door, take it to the room of your choice so that you can pop it onto the bed. If at any point within an entire year, all 4 seasons, whether you go through summer, winter, autumn and spring, you decide it's not for you, you contact Nectar, they will come back. I can't guarantee it'll be the same 2 people that delivered it. They will come back, they will take it, no questions asked. You don't have to fill out a form and explain why you don't want it. You can sleep on it. It doesn't matter what's obviously how long you've slept on it for, and you will get all of your money back minus that postage and packaging.
I mean, that is incredible. And then on top of that, it also has a 10-year warranty, and it has a forever warranty as well. So you just have this, and you can check again all the terms and conditions on the Nectar website. You just got that peace of mind, haven't you? But just the fact you can try it.
Yeah.
Because I don't think, though we can tell you all the benefits and we can tell you how amazing this is and how it feels, until you sleep on it, you won't know for sure. And the great thing is you can do exactly that before you decide, really, if you are going to keep it.
And do you know what? This is something that's just popped into my head as well, which I know Sean will say it's always dangerous when these things come in. But
I did hear a ping.
it was like a light bulb moment. If you are genuinely looking for a new mattress, not just for you, but for the spare bedroom, well, not even the spare bedroom, but for the kids as well, because you've got this 365-day trial, I would actually recommend, if you're thinking about even getting two, getting one for you and getting one for the kids, don't. Get the one for you, get the king, get the double, whatever it is for you, or super king for you and your partner. You have a year with it, so let the kids try it for a night. Because you've got the room within that trial to see how well they'll sleep on it, and then come and back and get perhaps the singles for the kids. Because that is the one thing that really Nectar want to strive and push with everything they've got here. It's peace of mind, it's getting that good night's sleep. They haven't stumbled across this. This isn't luck.
No,
You know,
they're so confident.
Scientists, this is confidence.
Yeah.
This is them knowing.
And that was their dream, was to bring the most comfortable mattress. And I think that's exactly what they've done with these 7 layers. They've addressed every sleeping issue. And of course, if you don't want your children sleeping in your bed, do get them. And they might stay in their bed for longer. I can't guarantee that. But perhaps they do get up and wake early and wander into your bed. Perhaps they might stay in their bed a little bit longer because nothing's disturbing them.
And when you go to bed, this is what we always say, isn't it? It should be the most comfortable place in your house, because that's where we spend most of our time.
It is, and that's the thing as well. And it's making sure it's the one place in the house that we neglect the most as well. I really do believe.
Well, replacing a mattress, we just leave it.
We leave it sometimes till we move house.
Yeah, we change our phones virtually every year. We change our televisions and things. We'll change everything else. But a good night's sleep is so important.
But technology, this always got me. Technology is involved in every industry, isn't it?
And it has moved on.
What's gone into
research,
this mattress.
the millions and millions of pounds of research that's gone into this for them to actually. I can't just sit here and make these claims. You know, I'm given this information.
Yeah.
Each layer has to work. The graphite that is put in here has to work. Otherwise, it wouldn't have graphite in it.
No, why would they do it?
Why would they do it?
And the great thing is, what you're spending today, I truly believe you're investing in yourself, because a good night's sleep is one of the most important things in life. If you're not sleeping well, you know how it affects you. But look at the health reasons why sleep is so important.
Maybe people are at home and they're sat up in bed because you can't sleep, because you're uncomfortable in your mattress. That's
probably why we're so busy with the mattresses.
It could be, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Because, as you say, it affects everything. And when you do those searches about sleep and you see all the different things and all the benefits of getting a good night's sleep, and a lot of the time, it could be that you're not on the right mattress.
Yeah, I truly believe it. If you're tossing and turning, if you're not sleeping, if you're really tired and you're sat down to watch your favourite soap, you can fall asleep if you're comfortable, can't you? So I truly believe if you're in bed and you're tossing and turning, you're not sleeping well, it's down to what you're sleeping on. And this Nectar mattress truly is a mattress that's been designed to help, I think, with every sleeping issue. However, stock-wise, we're struggling.
Very low figures across all the sizes that we have remaining. Remember, we have had a sellout in our double size. We've got single, we've got king, we've got super king. They've all got hundreds of pounds saving, if not thousands, against our usual prices, and that's why we've been so busy.
And it's all the same item number, so jot down 074 462. Single, king size. So if you did miss out on the double, go for the king size.
Go for the king, yeah.
It's only £50 more.
Yeah.
And with the saving, because you save £1,150 off our usual price on that, you could buy yourself a new bed frame.
New bed frame, yeah.
And have a king size
The difference
mattress.
from a double to a king is enormous, isn't it? Well, we're coming towards the end of the show.
Yeah, where did that night go? I've had a lovely night.
I'm glad you've had a nice time.
Yeah, I've had a
How about
been
you,
lovely.
Alex?
It's been for me once. It's been an insight into you two. So I just kept quiet.
Normally the other way around.
I don't know what's up with me.
I know.
It's our last night on shift tonight, isn't it? We've got three.
Accidents in bed, pleasure and pain, it's all gone on. My word, what a show it's
good
been.
when we can't explain those things that I said.
No, we can't explain. Huge thank you to Alex as always.
Thank you as well for joining us. Remember, we are back with you tomorrow night. Well, not us, it's Rob tomorrow.
No, it's Rob tomorrow night, yeah.
And he's got jewellery.
Oh, is it? No, that's not tomorrow.
is
That's
it not
Saturday,
tomorrow?
isn't it?
When's Faith and Brand? Oh, I don't know. We'll have a little
You can
look.
check our schedule
We've definitely
online.
got jewellery this weekend.
Yes.
It's either tomorrow or Saturday.
Yes, ShopOnTV.co.uk. Check out the schedule,
be there.
and you can catch up with all the previous shows as well. Again, huge thank you to Alex.
And a huge thank you to you. And we'll see you back on Monday.
Monday,
Take
next
care.
week.
See you soon.
See you later.
Bye.